Fly me to the moon, let me dream those shorts. Let me see what freedom's like, without dollars and gold bars. In other words, I'll hold my keys. In other words, let's make history. Fill my wallet with coins, and let me hold out forevermore. You're the currency I stand for, all I worship and adore. In other words, I choose you. In other words, I love you. Yes, oh Bitcoin, your love is true and unconditional. You're my knight in shining armor in this dark, cruel world. I honestly don't know what I'd do without you. You're not just any digital currency. There's only 21 million of you. And in a world we share with like 8 billion freaking people, that makes you very special to me and so many other. Because only so many people can hold you. I am so happy I found you. And now you're going to coins, and let me hold out forevermore and more. You're the currency I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, I choose you. In other words, I love you. I do. Fill my wallet with coins, and let me hold out forevermore. You're the currency I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, I choose you. In other words, I love you. I do, and Bitcoin, I know you stand for financial freedom. No one else can do what you do. If that isn't true love, then I don't know what is. And you provide me with trust and transparency. We've been through the bear market, the bull market. You shrugged off those naysayers, you always came out on top. You don't play games, you are my digital soulmate. You fix the money, and you fix the world.
There is no second best.
Only you. Only you. Fill my wallet with coins, and let me hold at forevermore. You're the currency I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, I choose you. In other words, I love you. In a digital wasteland, did you feel the heat trading in the neon light? Did you like coins vanished deep in the system's maze? Financial freedom, did you know, was the only way to survive? To lie, the crash, the dips, they burn it all away. No, 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 no. Neon streets standing here, we're block to block, flickering screens, nowhere to hide. Robots rise, taking all our jobs. Crypto still surviving day by day. Will you ever break free from the chains that fiat made? I want your keys tonight. Burning money, feel the burning money. Spending this lonely night, stacking more. Tonight, burning money, touch me, burning money. Show me your gains with your stash, burning cash. I could never trust the system. Did you feel buried in dead-end lies? You keep saying it's all going fine. Did you dream of no more banks, chains to bind, keeping us enslaved. Did you lie? Tell me how to break free from this night. Neon streets standing here, we're block to block, flickering screens, nowhere to hide. Robots rise, taking all our jobs. Crypto still surviving. Day by day, will you ever break free from the chains of fiat made? I want your keys. I want your keys tonight. Burning money, feel the burning money. Spending this lonely night, stacking more. Tonight, burning money. Touch me, burning money. Show me your games with your stash, burning cash. Give me sets, burning cash.
What's the second button? There is no second best.
What's going on, guys? How's it going? How's it going inside the Crypto Otaku? Back again for some more Crypto Chaos and the news, where you guys, of course, come for the news, but you stay for the chaos. How's it going? How's it going? Hopefully the mic's not muted this morning, this afternoon, this evening, whatever. Good evening, Crypto Chaos. How's it going? Cliff coming with a $5 super chat right out the gate. And awesome, Gamma Goddess too. Damn. I appreciate it, guys. Thanks. Hit them likes if you guys are feeling it. If you ain't, then get aboard. Banger. Thanks again, Cliff and Gamma Goddess. Fire on the guitar. Thank you, guys. So for supporting the chaos tonight. Let's go get this Crypto Chaos. Cliff and Cody Bakula here. Missed you. I missed you too, Cliff. I missed you too. JB says this song slaps. Yes. I'm sure which one. I'm not sure which one. In the intro, before we set up, maybe one of the Fly Me the Moon ones, variants. Okay, still at work. This is unacceptable. Unacceptable. Jake the Snake. I'm sorry. You gotta rush home, man. You gotta rush home. What do we got here? Cliff saying it's only me that works. Wants to be put on the. What? Wants to put on my sexy outfits when I hear Crypto Otaku's Chaos? What the hell? Damn. I didn't know you're feeling some kind of way, Cliff. Damn, Cody. The chains are that Fiat made. Yes, of course, breaking those chains, man. That's why we're here. That's exactly why we're here. We're here to break those chains. Yes, Cody Bakula, yes, all the fire and, of course, burning the money in the chat. Thanks again, guys. I love it. And the tunes, yes. Gamma God says, yeah, good evening, Otaku Chaos. Hope everyone's doing well. Yeah, let's get this money. Of course, GG. Cody coming in with a $2 super chat as well. Damn. Burning that money. You guys been burning that money. Thanks again, guys, for all your love and support. This entire week has been crazy. It was crazy. I still can't believe we had you guys all on within the past 2 weeks burning money. I mean, Cody was just on last night melting pennies. And of course, the penny is now donezo as of today. No more manufacturing of pennies. We're going to get into it. Hey, sickos. How's it going? Ben, how's it going, Ben? And now the theme song. Yes. I'm going to definitely be working on a new theme song on my trip. Because I need to make a new intro. That intro is 2 years old now as of next January. Yes, Cody Diamond Hands house in the house. Yes, Cody Diamond Hands in the house. Gigi, yeah, with the golden feet. Hey, girl. Oh, wow. Geez, yes, Gigi. Definitely better feet than mine. I got the pasty toes. Oh my God.
What are you, stupid?
You guys are insane. Yes, Cliff, it's okay being broke as fuck now because, it just won't last. Hanging in there. Yes, hanging in there, Cliff. I'm right there with you. Bangers, thanks again, guys. Thanks again. I can't catch up in the chat right out the gate. Jake the Taint. Yes, soak in the Epsom salt, my guy. Jake. Jesus. I still type in all caps, says Cliff. Sort of a party thing. Yeah, I gotcha. Ben Lauren says, Strawberry Dragons talk dirty to me like the sailor on leave. Good evening, Chaos. Good evening, of course, Strawberry Dragons, our favorite flavor of dragon. Still waiting for her to be unemployed. Taken, of course, by the robots. Someday. We'll mark the day when it happens. Let's see. Allegedly, yes. Allegedly, her job will be taken by AI and robots. Exactly. Cody, that's the word of the week, guys. Allegedly. Another $2 super chat coming in from Cody says, "Don't you dare touch that theme song." Damn it. We'll have to talk about that. I'll have to get your approval first, I guess. Oh, geez. All right. Nebs up. What's up, Nebs? How's it going, guys, in the chat? Okay, we're ready. We are ready to go. Her bubby will find something for her to do, says Ben. Oh, Jesus. All right. Let's go. Looks like the mascot's broken at the last. Wow, look at this. The dancing mascot's broke at the very end of that song. That's crazy. We broke it on the live. Let's go. That's crazy. All right. So yeah, we do have some things, of course, to get to tonight, but we are retesting 102,000 right now on the live. We had a bit of a pullback today. Why? Well, we'll go into some ideas as to why. It's still not very clear, but I do have some ideas pulled up tonight that might point to why. Again, I was telling you guys that we're probably going to have a sell the news type of event, though, when it comes to this government shutdown being resolving, and we're still not even resolved with the government shutdown. It's probably going to be, a little bit of a flash crash, and then we just go off to the races. So let's see. We're all going to print more money. That's all we know. It's all going to be more money, printing. More money.
Win so much, you may even get tired of winning.
All right. If you guys were here with us last night, of course, we were tired of winning. We were not tired of winning, but we were tired of winning last night because apparently we called baseline bull and it just dumped as soon as the market opened. It sucks. We got it right, but you know what? It just fell a different kind of way. We didn't go down to as low as our 98 bear target, which is good. But man, that's kind of crazy. Crazy how this all kind of works out. Yeah, so that's what we're sitting at right now. 101,878, 101,889,000, whatever dollars. Let's get into it, guys. Let's get into it. I've got all the metrics pulled up. Let's do the thing. I'm really excited to do this because when we get into these tinfoil hat Tuesdays, I'm like, we're a day behind on these metrics. So I'm like, I wonder what happened while we didn't pay attention over the last night. Let's find out. Okay, so we got the Kimba, the White Stone Line, bring us the live heat map for free on YouTube. Guys, don't pay for something you get for free.
What are you, stupid?
This is why we're here. And Helmo's still staring us dead in the face. It's like he is just waiting for that juicy 100 Bitcoin, $100,000, $99,000 Bitcoin, possibly in the cards, still in the cards, possibly. But there's a lot of liquidity set up to buy right around those price ranges, so I wouldn't be betting against it just yet. Let's take a look and see what we're at. Right now, as of tonight, we zoom on in here to our current Price action at play. We have, oh wow, there's a lot of buy. Wow, a lot of buy pressure here now. These are getting really, really strong now, around $100,000 Bitcoin. What we just hit now, we wiped out all of these longs that just got set up right around 103, was it 102? I think it was 102. We wiped all that out, all the stuff that was at 103,000 for our our trip back to 103 support. It's all gone. And now we're probably going to be retesting 100,000. And as the days go by and we do not touch it further down, break it downward, we're going to, of course, be building onto it. And there's even 199, 98, all the steps of the way, all the way down to probably 97, 96. That's probably 96.5, I think, right there. It's a lot. There's a lot of buy pressure, all the way down to about 93. We don't want to go that far down, but you know what? It'll be fine if we did. Because that's the fire sale. We don't want to go lower than fire 93 though. 93 is probably like end of bull run for at least the year. All-time highs are not going to happen if we probably go below 93 again. Just my 2 cents. We do have a lot of buy pressure below us, but we also have a lot of new sell pressure loading above us. New ones, of course, now lower and lower and lower as we go down the totem pole. Stronger, 110,000's loading in pretty strong now. And then we have, of course, 107.5. We've touched it just briefly. I think it was this week or last week. I think that was this week. Yeah, that was like Monday or Tuesday. And then now we're building up a huge sell wall right around 105 flat. So yeah, we got our work cut out for us, guys. A little work cut out for us. All right, so those are the key levels we're going to look at hopefully into tonight. It looks like the bulls are coming back right out the gate, and the market open right now in Japan. It's about 10 a.m. Let's go. All right. Let's get into the rest of the metrics, guys. We have the U.S. national debt sitting at 38 trillion, 186 billion, getting ever so closer to 200 billion. I could have sworn we were already over 225 billion. They must have sold something and bought something, and I don't know. But anyway, yeah, currently sitting, of course, at these outrageous levels, and they're not going to stop slowing down the debt because our deficit, our interest on our debt alone is 1.2 trillion now. It's ridiculous. All right, moving on. Okay, government shutdown. When would end? 99% chance between today and the 15th. So by Friday. There's a 99% chance now it's going to end by Friday. All right, so we're just going to wait. We're just going to wait for this to play out. I did not actually look up. Congress should be in office right now at the White House in session as of this afternoon, or it's going to happen tomorrow. Pass government shutdown. I'm just gonna see a current update on that. As of a day, 5 minutes ago. That's good. 4 minutes ago. Ooh, even better. New York Times. Trump administration live updates. House votes on bill to open the government. Where things stands. Government shutdown. The House of Representatives voting in legislation to end the longest shutdown in American history. 43 days. Pardon request. Mr. Trump formally requested to ask Israel's president in a letter received Wednesday to pardon Benjamin Netanyahu, the country's prime minister, in his long-running corruption trial. What else we got? Flight disruption. Sean Duffy, the Secretary of Transportation, on Tuesday refused to say what he would have rollback flight restrictions at 40 busy airports. I think they restricted 10% of all incoming flights. What else we got? Epstein petition, that's also developing. Members are now voting on the bill and the reopen the government, one that would provide a full year of funding for the federal agencies and extend funding for the remaining parts of the government through January 30th. The measure is expected to pass largely among party lines, as said in the White House, where President Trump has scheduled a 9:45 p.m. signing ceremony to formally mark the end of the shutdown as of tonight. So that's where we are, guys, tonight. So by the end of our live stream, we are more than likely going to be done with the shutdown, according to where we are here. All right, just wanted to give you the current update on that. We'll check back again later. Actually, I want to keep that open so I don't forget. because I will do that. There's too many things to cover all the time. All right, so that's the current government shutdown. Yeah, 99% chance. A 64% chance though of the Fed does this decision for a 25 basis point cut in December. Yeah, that's kind of where we're at. Everything else is sports ball all over the place on Polymarket. All right, don't forget, guys, Polymarket is brought to you by Polygon. Polymarket's coming back to the United States this year, by the end of the year. I think it's going to happen in a few weeks. Fear and greed index for the stock market ended today in 34, and fear, nothing too different than it was this morning. And crypto was at extreme fear at 23, now at 15, guys. I'll drink to that. I need to relax from seeing that. Damn, when's the last time we were at 15? Holy hell, guys, holy hell. I think we need to play this one early. Where'd it go? Oh, where'd it go? There we go.
So
yeah,
just chill out.
Yeah.
You know, drink a 7-Up, eat a moon pie, quit murdering people.
Yep. Oh, we definitely needed that. Thank you, Officer Grady. Okay. Oh, we'll see how bad it gets when the shutdown actually is
Her
done.
right hand.
All right. Let's get back to it. Okay, so we were at the dollar. Yeah, the dollar. The Dixie raising up to 99.5, up from 99.37 yesterday, I believe was the low, 99.3. So yeah, we are starting to climb back up on the Dixie, although we still haven't really gone back above resistance. It's still at 100 flat from the 5th last week. All right, so there's still some, run left in our risk on assets if it gets shot back down. Right before I started the live stream, Zcash was only at 15% up. Now it's already back up to 20% on the day. The foreign markets, everyone's pumping this up. Guys, over on the Discord, shout out to Cliff. Cliff's been trading this. Cliff's been trading this on the Discord. If you guys haven't jumped on the Discord yet, the link's down in the description. Don't forget to join us over there as well. And all you gotta do, of course, is just jump over there and read the rules page. You'll be met with the rules page and get access. Just click on this icon here and you will get in. Cliff was sharing this today. He was trading Zcash. And he put out this little bit of information here. Zcash right here. LPX is up huge. Zcash Treasury Company launches with the Winklevoss twins backing it. So that's a pretty solid piece of information there, Cliff. I have to shout that out to you, my man. And maybe a main reason why it's pumping again yet today. All right. ICP also continuing to run up to about 10% on the day. Maker, this is Maker DAO, right? This was previously Maker DAO. I don't know. There's too many damn coins. Hard to keep track of all of them. Up 12%. XMR, the other white meat.
What are you, stupid?
The other privacy coin, the OG, the Mac Daddy privacy coins. Monero. Not as favorable as Zcash nowadays, but pumping as well, up almost 8% on the day. DCR, Decred, never heard of her, up 158% on the year. Looks actually like it's on a really tight trajectory too, on the year, within the last month, or so. Definitely in a bull flag. DCR, I don't know enough about this coin. We can take a look real quick on CoinMarketCap. Just a quick little checkup what the hell this is. I've never crossed my radar. Oh my god, we're gonna do that. And we still get what we want. Oh jeez. Okay, we're looking up CoinCred tonight. Let's take a look here. I gotta get back over and check up with you guys in the chat because I can see he's popping off in the corner of my eye. CoinCred, what is this damn thing? What is the ticker? Where was it? Where'd it go? CoinCred, DCR, Decred, the CoinCred. I got CoinMarketCap on my brain. Decred. The DeFi credit, I guess. That's what it stands for, maybe? I don't know. I type it in and it's gone. Okay, that's cool. Decred. Let's try again. Decred. Cool. $34.41. Market cap is about 600 million. Not too bad of a size of a market cap. Circulating supply is 17 million. Of max supply is 21 million. Looks kind of like a maybe a Bitcoin fork or proxy. Let's see what's going on with this project. By combining paddle-tested proof of work with an innovative take on proof of stake that places the coin holders in charge of shaping the future, Decred is able to adapt the challenges and innovate at a rapid pace. You acquire the influence in Decred by putting skin in the game. Decred's security, privacy, scalability, and decentralized treasury empower stakeholders and provides them with tools needed to enhance their financial sovereignty. What is Decred? Launched in 2016, so about 10 years old almost. Represents a significant evolution of the cryptocurrency space, emphasizing the blend of security and user empowerment, adaptability. It stands out an innovative consensus mechanism. It combines proof of work, like Bitcoin, and proof of stake, a method designed to ensure that both miners and coin holders contribute to the network's decision-making process. Dual system not only secures the network, but also allows Decred to adapt swiftly and changes its challenges, ensuring longevity and resilience. All right, just keeps going on as a giant wall of text. But my guess is, just by reading that short little synopsis, it's probably, something similar to, Bitcoin, but with staking rewards for coin holders, and probably just had a halving. If it's anything like the other forks of Bitcoin, it's probably got a halving, and it's probably what's going on right now. I don't know enough about the project to tell you more, but yeah, that's just to be my bird's eye view, on that project. It just entered the top 100 though within the day. Okay, what else we got? ICP Sky, we got CC, Canton Network still killing it there. And those are the big movers on the day. I'm looking for big movers on the downside. Nothing's really down 15% on the day. This morning though, I did shout out to what was it? I think it was it SWE? I think it was SWE down like 9% this morning. Oh my god, it was under under $2 again. Yeah, I had to definitely pick some more up. Okay, what else we got on the week here? Uniswap, everything is still green in the week, and there's really no opportunities still here. Even with this pullback, guys, everyone's freaking out. Everything's still up on the week. Massively. What's on the month? Let's look over some 30s and 40s on the month here. Crypto.com's 20s, 25, Say's 23. Give me something big, juicy. Cake is 32. Tao's 18. I did mention Tao this morning. I don't remember exactly where it was this morning, but it was I think it was my top pick this morning. I think it was still down quite a bit, but it's down only 20% on the month now. I don't know. IMX only 30. SWE's 32. That's probably my top pick still, guys. It's like nothing has changed. Nothing has changed. It's just the same shit, different day. Oh, jeez. It really is. I keep shouting out the same coins almost every single day. So SWE's my top pick still on the day. Still hanging out around $1.98. Up a little bit from the day. Actually, it was 191. All right, what else we got on the top 200 here? SWE's on my top 100 pick. Let's do the same sort of lineup here on the day. Every coin's still trying to chop city here. Nothing's down 10-15% even. ZBEC was about 10% off this morning, if you guys didn't catch that. Came up a little bit today, but yeah, definitely going to be looking at ZBEC tomorrow morning to see if those continue to falter. Everything on the week is still up massively. Most coins, anyway, are still doing pretty good on the week. On the monthly, we're looking for 30s and 40s. Same thing, guys. Same thing. XCN's down 33%. That was my top pick this morning. EGAN is down 45%. That's EGAN Cloud. The Synetics network, yeah, it's down 65%. Pretty, yeah, it's a decent pullback. 51%. Hasn't done anything on the year, just like everything else. Jido's down 41%. That's been one of my top picks too recently. Honestly, if I had to pick one right now to DCA into with opportunistic DCA, it'd probably be Jido. I don't know enough about EGEN network to really make a call on that. And then what else we have here? Anything else? Wormhole's down 30%. My runner-up would either be the XCN or Wormhole. If I were to pick two, it'd probably just be XCN and Wormhole, honestly. Wormhole's still a really good pickup right now. Has done nothing this year, down about 75%. Still getting massive partnerships. Still purchasing other blockchains and doing mergers. It's going to be interesting to see what else we got going on later for Wormhole. All right. Those are my top picks, guys. My 2 cents, not yours, not financial advice.
I'd buy that for $1.
All right. What do we got? Market cap for Bitcoin dominance still sitting at what?
This entire idea of like
Who would've guessed?
60% dominance is bullshit, ridiculous, stupid.
Who
right?
would've guessed?
Like, it's stupid. It's not 60% dominant.
Oh, but it is. It still freaking is. Oh my God. Ben Lawrence says I bought more Wormhole. Oh, good for you, man. That's awesome. I wish I had more money to buy Wormhole. Damn it. Oh, that's awesome. Let me catch up with the chat real quick while we're staring at 60% dominance on Bitcoin. Has not come down at all. Actually, we're just keep going up. Actually, it's like altcoin season's never gonna happen. House in the house. Ben Lawrence, shout out to House. How's it going now, House? Checking my power level in the mirror. Is it over 9,000 yet? I don't know. I was making fun of that one woman this morning. In Japan, they're having problems with, you don't have to worry about that in Ohio, Jake. You already took care of that. You already made that law against marrying AI in Ohio. But in Japan, there was a woman this morning we covered who married AI, and she was looking through a little rangefinder with her beloved on it as she got married to him. And yep. And I just joked about her. I said, I bet her AI counterpart is over 9,000.
What are you, stupid?
Oh, God. Anyway, story time. Cliff says, I successfully avoided doom all day now, hearing, now lost $130,000. What? Oh, no, we lost 103. Okay, yeah. Everything above 88 miles per hour. Yeah, we're still over 88. God damn it. We want to be over 99, guys. Again, what I referred to by when I say that, the macro level for Bitcoin, the fire sale, it's what I call the fire sale, as represented by the rainbow chart, right? The fire sale, the macro level for Bitcoin's entire existence on this entire bull run has been right now holding 94, 93. It's almost at 94. It's 93.8 right now. Something like that. So we need to stay above 93, 94. Ultimately, we can come back down there and still be bullish, still be on a bull trend. All right. So that's just wanted to quickly, for anyone who didn't catch that, when it's been a while since I went over that again. Like and subscribe, says Ben. Yes, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. Do all the things. Go harder. With our powers combined, the Crypto Chaos crew. Yes, we will get to 1,500, guys. We'll get there. We're almost at 1060. We're almost at 1,060, guys. Just a few more, and then we'll get through that, and we'll be halfway through into our 25% target to 1,500. Yes, everything above 88. Trying to get back in the wrenches in the chat. Of course, shout out to Milk Money the wrenches. We got to get back to giving away the wrenches, guys. I want to break YouTube so bad with their algorithm. Neb says it's just one of those bad choices means nothing. What the hell did I miss? Your neck tattoo. Okay, I mean, it means I'm retarded. Okay, I got you. I wish I could give you a better answer, Ben, just being honest. Oh my God. People calling you on your neck tattoo? What? I mean, it's you, man. It's you. It's your experiences. It's what you lived through, man. You can't regret. You can't regret what you've been through. Okay, let's see. Ben, it's Angel in Training. Ben says, with wings is my first tattoo when I was 16. I'm down here training for the fight, the battle in the book of Revelation, says Gamma Goddess. Damn, nice, GG. Yeah, nice. When the third of the angels are cast down there, oh wow. Yeah, I mean, GG, you are definitely an angel for sure. Scrub says, where is XRP Chan? You promised me. Oh shit, you remembered that. What?
You stupid?
Oh no. That was a long time ago. Holy crap. Yeah, that was like the beginning of the year, I think. Yeah, I do have a Jasmine Chan though. Does that count? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I don't have the time or the to do a XRP Chan right now. Again, God says, Ben, the fallen angels have failed their mission, risked it all, coming down here, unlike them. And they called the chosen one. We're sit down here. You guys are talking about angels in the chat. Heaven on earth, help will fix what they broke. Yeah, I don't know if they can fix it anymore, man. I think we're all gone. Oh God, the fallen is something that they aren't allowed to, and it's game on, says Ben. They banned the vending machines in Ohio too. Satoshi started a fire in cyberspace, says, of course, Milk Money. He knows what's up.
Satoshi started a fire in cyberspace. Take your fiat currency and feed the fire.
Yes.
What are
100% that. Yes, 100% that. You stop that. You stop that. Where's my light? Okay, there it is. Okay, that lady marrying AI was okay until she married the AI she created. Yeah, bro. Yeah, it all comes back to you. Yeah, women aren't always want to change you. Sorry, Cliff. She'll probably get a divorce next month or next year. I don't want to get maybe not a month next year. Oh, jeez. Okay. Yeah, she'll find another AI she likes better. Jeez. Cliff says, oh yeah, hasn't created assistance. What? Who hasn't created assistance? I don't know. BRB. Ben says, every time I short gets liquidated, an angel gets his wings. There's one way to look at it, guys.
You win so much.
Oh, jeez. I never forgot potential images of goth baddies being made. What the hell, Scrub? Oh, jeez. Ned Leonard says, damn, I was trying to help a bot. Cheech and destroyed. Yeah, Cody destroyed it. He got to it first. Yeah, free slap sample in the chat. Feed the fire. Yes, it's feed the fire. Tonight. Goth baddies are my weakness, says yeah, Cody. Me too, man. Those goth chicks, man, they'll get you. They'll sink their teeth in you. Oh, man. Oh, yep. Maximus Diamond Hands, that was me when I was told family about the Zcash trade in the Discord. Not Cliff. Don't take my thunder, says Maximus. Oh, damn. Max is calling Cliff out. Oh, no, was it? It was you, not Cliff, right? Did I say Cliff? Oh, I meant Maximus Diamond Hands. Yes, of course. Of course it was Maximus Diamond Hands. Did I say Cliff? Damn, that's crazy. Ben Lawrence says, Cody, got it. Yeah, bad for the goth baddies. XRP Chan would be goth baddie. I mean, nose ring or nose ring, Cody. Oh, boy, here we go. I'm getting into that now. God. We might already be effed, but we get to still play in the remaining dimensions. That's right, Cliff. On Tinfoil Hat Tuesday. All goes back to Tinfoil Hat Tuesday. Jeez. All right, guys. All right. Let's get back into it, guys. Let's get back to the metrics. I gotta get back into here. I'll show you guys my favorite metric to share with you every single day, and I showed you guys this morning as well with the against the over-the-counter Bitcoin, the amount on Bitcoin on over-the-counter versus what's on the exchanges. This is all that's left, guys. This is all that's left on exchanges. It's the lowest we've ever seen all year. No surprise. It's all getting gobbled up. And, of course, the lettuce hands are giving it all away. 2.13 million as of this morning. That's where we're at, guys. So, again, make sure you got a piece of the pie before it's all gone. Down and to the right. It's going to be gone before you know it. All right. Moving on. Okay, CoinMarketCap looking pretty rough today. I can tell you my portfolio looks just like this. It looks just like that. Yikes. Yeah, so we did retest $3.6 trillion here recently this week, and now we've just recently lost it. As of today, we fell down to a low of 3.41. That's how low we fell today. And of course, looking at some of the bigger movers here, I'm looking at XRP, it's sitting at still around $144 billion market cap. That's not too bad. Nothing else has really moved or changed. Cardano's still holding number 10. You know, Bitcoin's still going to be number 1. We got number 11, Hyperliquid Chainlink. And then we've got, of course, SWI holding the top 20. Wow. Drawing the line in the sand. That is nuts. With HBAR flipping SWI at 19 and Litecoin coming up to 18 now. These coins, of course, are getting their ETFs possibly launched this week, and as I showed you guys in the thumbnail, it's more than likely we're going to get one XRP one tomorrow. All right, let's continue on. Bitcoin treasuries, it's been a minute since I showed you with you guys. Of course, Michael Saylor still is number 1, King Daddy Crypto, still holding 641,692 Bitcoin, with Marathon Holdings number 2nd, 53,250. 21 Capital, that's Jack Mahler's company, partnered with Standard Charter and Tether, holding currently 43,500. Flipping Metaplanet, who's currently sitting at number 4 with 30,800. All right, and I think other than that, I think BlackRock's still around the same. Was it about 800,000 Bitcoin under assets under management? Absolutely disgusting. Don't give all your damn coins to BlackRock. All right. Moving on. Okay, the rainbow chart. Also another one we haven't showed in a while. The rainbow chart currently sitting at the buy zone. That's right, the buy zone, the blue zone, the teal, I guess more like teal than blue. Fire sale, of course, sits between 93,000 and 70,000 and $93,000 Bitcoin. The likes of we'll never see again, probably. Would be, of course, 69,000, the previous all-time high from last cycle. So just a hair above that. 93,700 still, again, is the line in the sand. Bitcoin is dead again at about $70,000 Bitcoin. All right, so yeah, buy zone. Right now, we're still stuck there between 93,000 and 126K. The next all-time high will put us into accumulation again, and still cheap territory starts at 175 to 238,000. We're still early, guys. We're still freaking early. We're still cheap. We're dirt cheap when it comes to Bitcoin and its tokenomics. All right, moving on. Whew, top 10 assets in the world. Bitcoin still hold number 8, surprisingly, even after Meta slipped and fell and Saudi Aramco and Broadcom started coming back up. Bitcoin on the downtrend here, but still far away from getting flipped by Broadcom at $1.6 trillion market cap. We have Amazon still coming up, getting closer to $3 trillion. Silver also pushing out of a new all-time high, getting close to $3 trillion, basically right on top of it right now. $30 trillion on gold returning as well this week. So it's get kind of crazy for the OG gold, right? The real OG gold. Moving on. Guys, if you haven't already jumped in the Discord, what are you waiting for? What are you stupid? All right, jump, of course, over in the Discord, and don't forget to hit the link down below. All the links to the, of course, channel. Support the channel any way you can. Doesn't cost money. It's the curtains for the penny. After more than 2 centuries in circulation, the penny is now donezo. We're done with the pennies now, guys. We talked about it this morning. I just wanted to reiterate it while we're on the live stream for those that didn't catch the morning open with us. The U.S. Mint struck the final 1-cent coin that will be used as legal tender on Wednesday, 6 months after the Trump administration announced that it would stop producing pennies because the cost of making it is almost 4 times what they're actually worth. Disgusting. Yeah, the collector versions, mint releases will be that aren't currency will be produced in limited quantities, and the agency said in the statement. Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent and Treasury Brandon Beach were at the U.S. Mint in Philadelphia when the coin press punched out the historic final penny. The agency confirmed that was it. That was the final penny. Brandon Beach, the U.S. Treasurer, holds the last penny that was stamped at the U.S. Mint in Philadelphia today. We're saying goodbye to the penny, and just be crystal clear. Like I said, this is still legal tender, so you can still use them at the stores and retail outlets. But as the last penny, Beach said that the plan is to auction off one as well. That one was struck before it. Okay, gotcha. There are still an estimated 250 billion pennies in circulation, the American Bankers Association said in October. But back in February, President Donald Trump said that it made no fiscal sense to keep producing the damn cents. For far too long, the U.S. United States minted pennies, which literally cost more than 2 cents. Trump wrote in an online post, which we just said the beginning of the article is 4 times more than it's worth. All right. It's worth, if it costs us 4 times more to print, a single penny. All right, moving on. I think we don't need to read the rest of this. Of course, the penny is donezo, guys, so get them while you can, I guess. I wonder when they're going to allow us to start melting them down. That's what I want to know. Breaking, the official listing notice published for XRP spot ETF, guys. Launch confirmed for tomorrow. The launch of the first spot ETF for XRP is now confirmed. All the other ETFs have been so far futures contracts, and leverage. I think 10x and I don't know 50 or 100. I don't know. Stupid, ridiculous stuff. This is going to be the first spot ETF for XRP. So with the official listing notification on NASDAQ, it is now certain that the XRP-C ETF will now begin trading tomorrow. Bloomberg analyst Eric Balchina said the ETF will be issued by Canary Capital and will trade under the symbol NASDAQ XRPC. According to the likely schedule, the XRP ETF will be launched in the Canary Capital on November 13th with a half point margin management fee. So yeah, that's what you're going to get. 50 basis point management fee. November 14th to 18th, Franklin Templeton's appeal. The 19th to 20th, Bitwise will launch their ETF with a very competitive 34 basis point fee. We got November 20 to 22nd, the 21 shares and CoinShares are scheduled to launch theirs as well. So there's going to be 4 of them happening before the end of November. Canary's XRP ETF will offer investors indirect access to XRP without operating or opening a crypto wallet or creating an exchange account. The ETF will be available for purchase through traditional brokerages like Fidelity. The ETF will provide investors with certain regulatory protections as spot XRP fund approved under the Securities Act of 1933. However, the fund's performance will be heavily dependent on XRP's price movements. Investors will not own the cryptocurrency directly, but rather the partnership with the fund that hosts the coins. Again, this is not financial advice. It's also not one-for-one XRP. You might as well just keep buying it where you're buying it currently. Just like, of course, the other ETFs we've had before. They're not like for like. Even though I'm pretty sure we converted some of the Bitcoin ETFs in America to like for like now. I'm pretty sure IBIT has done that by now. If not, they've already, like I said, the first ETFs for Bitcoin on Hong Kong were like for like. They were already ahead of us when it came to that department. Yeah, my expectation for price action when it comes to XRP on this will probably be no different than the rest of them. My guess is what's going to happen. It's Onyx coin. That's the other X coin. XRP. Here we go. My guess is we're probably going to see a bit of a sell-off. I'm not sure what this is on top of it here. I don't know what that is anymore. I might have copied gold in there and put it there somewhere for some reason. So yeah, my guesstimate is what's going to happen. Wow, it's been pretty steady this whole year. Holy crap. Yeah. So my assumption is what's going to happen is we're probably going to have a little bit of an excited runoff, maybe to $3, and then probably flash crash and go sideways for maybe another 2 weeks, maybe the rest of the year, something like that, and then probably see a explosion and probably get to that $5-6, right? Maybe minimum, maybe even above, maybe like $8-9, something like that. My guess is that's how this is going to play out. If it's anything like the other ETFs that launched, it was initial sell-off by the rumor sell the news event. And if it's anything like... so Bitcoin was 2 weeks. Ethereum was 2 months. 2 months of consolidation. So I don't know if I want to give it as long as Ethereum, but I think it's going to be something like we saw between Bitcoin and Ethereum. Same thing we saw with Doge, same thing with everything else. Everything's still kind of chopping after the ETF, just kind of accumulating over time. All right. So yeah, that's what we're probably expecting soon for XRP.
When will then be now? Soon.
All right, moving on. What else we got? In the chat here, you guys are killing birds. Killing birds with stones in the chat. Bots. Who did I delete? Oh no, Cody. What are you guys doing? I broke my young heart, of course. Oh yeah, Goth Girl probably. I've been there. I know what you mean. Maximus Diamondhand says, I was wondering how long I was going to take before I started banning each other's messages. Okay, I see what you guys did. Yeah, I told you it was total chaos in the chat. Oh man. Who did Cody? Oh geez. Honestly, I understand that Ben Lawrence things grow on us sometimes. If we had all had mods, can we delete each other's shit? Try it out. Like I said, I want to break YouTube's algorithm. 100% Braveheart McFreedom. Oh shit. Braveheart McFreedom in the house. How's it going? Braveheart McFreedom again. The CEO of McFreedoms. Guys, the McRib is back. And the McRib equivalent is cheaper. It's only 3,900 sats right now at McFreedoms. Maxing the Chaos says Ben Lawrence. Damn. Danny says no wrench kill, no wrench. Yes. Planet of the Apes again. Wrench strong, guys. Together, wrench strong. You cannot use a wrench against another wrench. Braveheart McFreedom, please stop selling the McDip. Seriously, what's up with these freaking restaurants? Oh my God. Where was I? I think it was like 3 weeks ago. I met up with a friend, and I took one for the team. And I had I had a Burger King, and Burger King charges you like 50 to 75 cents per packet of barbecue. What the hell is wrong with our country? Oh, Jesus. Yeah, what the hell? What the hell? So I'm not paying 50 cents. I mean, I can buy a whole damn thing of barbecue for the cost of just 2 or 3 of them. What the hell? I don't know. It's crazy. Crazy. All right, moving on. Cliff says, upcoming day of medical appointments. Do I dance to the chaos? And nope, I just ill. Or not just looking forward to it, not to worry. Study, follow up. Yeah, tomorrow I actually have probably have to not leave too early, but I have a what do you call it? A hair appointment. I'm actually gonna get my hair done tomorrow, guys. It's insane. It's been 2 months. It's insane. I don't eat fast food. Sorry, me either, Ben. Me either. Bring back Chung-Li. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. For those who don't know, I added a new not safe for work chat over there, and I just dropped that. and I just said, I'm just gonna put this here. We were talking about Chun-Li all morning, and then some of you guys in the chat also over on Discord were oh, I think it was Cody. Oh damn, Cody, you definitely were sharing some chaos this today. Where was it? Yep, right there. Chun-Li makes Akuma Coom.
Car shopping can't hurt you. What if
Oh man! All right. Also, your reminder, guys. A reminder too that you don't have to watch any ads if you have Brave browser. So again, I just wanted to show this real quick because the chat demands it. The chat demands it. Just a little snippet. Here's just a little snippet.
Gaio, no!
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Uh-oh.
All right. That'll be about it. If you want some more chaos after the live stream, guys, just head over to the Discord. You guys are insane. All right, moving on. Where were we? We got to get back to the metrics, guys. I'm trying to catch up in the chat. But again, your daily reminder, what's going on right now. XRP ETF official first spot ETF launching tomorrow. It's gonna be crazy. All right, Super Danny in the house. Yes, Super Danny in the house. My project is totally not getting done because you bastards are way too fun. Braveheart. We love you, Braveheart. It's hard being a CEO of a major, crypto fast food chain. Oh jeez. Cliff says, I'm gonna need to think back to when I got someone to get cut my hair. Damn, Cliff. Legit, enjoy humanity against humans. Yes. Chun-Li, no! In 7th grade, my best friend had a girlfriend who was really hot and she would hit me. And I didn't mind. Found out later she liked me. That's usually how that goes. Oh, damn. Robert just got killed by Scrub in the chat. Nice, guys. Man, we're getting attacked by bots lately. This is crazy. Jake the Snake, yes. And Cody Bakula, yes, Ben, sounds accurate. Yeah, it does. That's how it goes. Hence why they let Chun-Li kick me. Man, those kicks, man, I don't want to be taken out by a kick. One swift kick from Chun-Li, man. I'm spongy. I'd be done. Okay, let's see what else is going on. Crypto market prediction. I've got some other stuff pulled up tonight. Bitcoin price plunges to 100,000 range ahead of the U.S. shutdown vote. This is exactly what I was telling you was going to happen, guys. A buy the rumor type event, buy the rumor, sell the news type event. And it hasn't even played out totally yet. It could still come down a little lower. I just think that there's a lot of buying pressure still that could hold us above 93, 98. We got to, of course, come back down and retest 100,000 soon. And the vote happens in about an hour. So we got about an hour for that to hit the president's desk, allegedly. Here we go again. Allegedly. Damn it. I said it. All right, Bitcoin fell sharply on Wednesday, sliding 3.6% at times of the intraday high of 105,300 to low of 100,800, even as the U.S. stocks and gold climbed ahead of the House vote to end the government shutdown. The Dow Jones Industrial Average has 423 points, or 0.8%, currently led by gains in Goldman Sachs, JP Morgan Chase, and American Express. The SP 500 edged up 0.1%, while the Nasdaq slipped 0.3%. Gold rose, yada 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 yada. And just all these numbers, guys. It's just numbers. It's just numbers. Bitcoin's price decline and government shutdown dynamics. Bitcoin's price pullback comes as investors rotate towards traditional assets and with clearer exposure to economic policy. Analysts suggest profit taking and lower institutional flows may also be contributing factors. Despite the drop, Bitcoin price may be nearing a short-term bottom. Its net unrealized profit NUP ratio, a measure of the coins held in the profit, fell to 0.476, according to the BPM Pro data. Levels historically associated with market bottoms. This is exactly the kind of stuff we were reading this morning. Almost exactly what we were reading this morning. So I don't want to read this all over again. But yeah, it does feel like we are at the bottom. It does feel like... And I just showed you guys the... did I get rid of it? Oh, I did. I just showed you guys, of course, the order books, right? With Kimberly White Snowline, where all of the buying pressure is still majorly below us, directly below us. And we could pretty much wick pretty quick if we did hit some of these key targets, like 100 flat. 100 flat would probably send us back up to 103 pretty quickly. Unless there's some sort of black swan event, Trump says something stupid as he signs it. I don't know. I'm not a freaking mind reader or a psychic, but the psychology usually plays out this way. Oh, damn! That is my market alarm, guys. We got a coin moving. ZBEC just moved roughly around 10%. Let's take a look. What's going on with ZBEC? It's going to be like this. 2033 from a low today of, what was it? On the low today. This is falling today, actually, I think. No, did it just wick? Let's a 15-minute. These short time frames. I don't really see anything going on here. Just coming back down under for the day. So from the top of the day would be right here. Yeah, it is down. I guess it did just drop about 10%. Yeah, so I guess for the day it just hit 10%. Nothing really crazy yet. It is wicking and trying to find support here at 2033. That could be the rest of the pain. If it doesn't, it could be a little lower right there. 2032. 32932. Yeah, it's got, if it does retest there and doesn't come back up, it's going to go back down and retrace to about 2031. All right, so more buying opportunity for ZBEC possibly coming in the very near future, guys. Oh man, what a day. Okay, so yeah, so I was just showing you guys the order books on Bitcoin. Okay, moving on. What else we got here? We got another potential reason why Bitcoin's coming down or retesting these lows. Where was it? I keep closing things by accident, damn it. I'm a mess tonight, guys. What was the other one I had pulled up? Where'd it go? It's gone. It's gone. I don't know. I lost it. I can probably find it real quick though. House votes to reopen the government as Congress suddenly ramps up the crypto work. That's pretty much why I think we're just selling this off a little bit. In general, SUI price set for $5 after launch of the USD SUI native stablecoin. This is a stablecoin we've been talking about for 3 or 4 weeks, something like that. And I was basically poking fun of Tom Lee, because his narrative back then, about a month ago, was that Ethereum was going to get tons and tons of momentum just based off the backs of all these stablecoins being built on Ethereum. But we have them being built everywhere. Solana, Solana has Japan's Yangpeg stablecoin. We've got SUI, of course. Coming out with their own stablecoin. There's going to be stablecoins everywhere. What else we got? Bitcoin's 4-year cycle is broken, and this time the data proves it. We can take a look at that. This came out 4 hours ago. And then we do some doom scrolling. Right, Coin Telegraph over on Coin. We're just jumping over the place. Bitcoin's 4-year cycle is broken, and this time the data proves it. Data shows that Bitcoin's average annual returns has gradually declined, with no peaks at all in the last cycle, confirming the hypothesis that Bitcoin's risk-return structure has changed. The phenomenon of the financial bubbles in hotly debated among industry operators, and that there are several academic papers on the subject stating that starting with Professor Didier Sornet, 2014 study of financial bubbles. In fact, the paper defines a bubble as a period of unsustainable growth, with which prices rises faster and faster, growing more exponentially. Obviously, the bubbles by definition are destined to burst and bring prices back to the starting value or worse. And that's what we've seen over the last few different cycles where we've lived through, right? We've seen these boom and bust, and we've gradually just kind of kept it going, though, up and to the right. And so, yeah, so far the price trend of Bitcoin has followed a distinct cycle marked by the halving every 210,000 blocks, equal to about 4 years, which has rhythmically determined periods of decline, recovery, and then exponential growth. 2011, together with Professor Ruggero Bertelli, Diamond Partners published a paper, deterministic statistical indicator called the Diamond ratio. This indicator creates a linear regression between the prices on the logarithmic scale, as shown above, with the price of Bitcoin and time. Without going into detail about the indicator, which is actually very useful for those who are use quantitative tools to make the investment decisions, the purpose of this, of the first part of the analysis, is to verify how much and how Bitcoin has entered a bubble in the past. To do this, if DR and all this math and Damon Brothers took the daily historical series of Bitcoin, calculated the 1 year DR, and then checked it with the greater than 1. Okay, all right, this is where we're at here. God, I'm trying to make it short and sweet. The graph clearly shows that the previous cycles that are periods of more than exponential growth, while in the recent cycle, apart from the attempt where the ETFs were approved in the United States and the price of Bitcoin exceeded 2021 or high before 2024 halving, the phenomenon that had never happened before. The Diamond ratio was never much higher than 0. Okay, so I think I understand it, but no, not really. To test this hypothesis, we took the volatility of Bitcoin's price with a 4-year observation window equal to the halving cycle, and then slid this volatility calculation window over time to see if it remains constant or decreases over time. And yes, the graph shows a sharp decline in volatility, which is in the early years of the development, or was over 140% of the annual basis, then gradually declined to current value of 50% or less. And the fact, if we take the rolling annual return chart, i.e., take the performance of a 1 year 2011. Oh man, coins are just popping off all over the place tonight, guys. Maria's just now retesting as 3025. Okay, so then calculate the return of the year by day-to-day basis. It is clear that the past over the returns have decreased over time. I just keep getting hit. We're probably gonna have to jump over to Miria because it's just being a continuous. I'm not going to go there. All right. Okay, so yes, the last 3 years have in fact remained flat. We're confirming that the theory of Bitcoin's cycle, fantastic years following. I'm going to have to throw my phone. Oh, geez. Yeah, Miria's just possibly recovering now. Possibly. It just keeps popping off every time I look at my. I'll look away. The chart above shows the annual returns have gradually declined with no peaks at all in the last cycle, confirming the hypothesis that Bitcoin's risk return structure has changed. Yet the price of Bitcoin has risen from 15,000 in December 22 to 126,000 at recent highs. So a very attractive return has still been achieved at this cycle, but with less than fanfare than previous cycles. The graph of average. This is a bear. I didn't know I was going to get into this. Oh my God. Okay, so the graph averages annual returns over the last 4 years. Observation period shows a clear trend towards declining Bitcoin returns over time, which is understandable when considering the total market cap of Bitcoin. As it's one thing to double an asset worth 20 billion, it's quite another to double it worth 2 trillion. On the other hand, assuming that we consider the rise and forth of halving cycle over and over, with no one can defy or affirm the certainty, the total wealth generated so far is greater than other cycles, confirming that if confirmation were needed, that Bitcoin, understood both as a network and an asset itself, has generated more wealth than any other type of investment in the past in just 15 years of history. Drawing conclusions from the analysis from a statistical point of view, on 4 occasions, Bitcoin can be considered to be in a bubble with more than exponential returns, but unlike traditional bubbles, that then bursts in a few months. Bitcoin has shown resilience in its growth with an average that has a diamond ratio of less than 1, high but an exponential growth. But in fact, power law can describe the growth of Bitcoin's price very well. We always go back to the power law, don't we? God.
What are you, stupid?
Oh boy, here we go. I'm gonna bring up the power law again. Of course, Bitcoin's price with the power law for, of course, diminishing returns. Okay, the power law model. Here we go. To the power law. Back to the power law. Cliff says bullish. $5 super chat. Forever up, forever up. My argument is against what? Against freaking what? This stupid shit we burn every night like this? That ain't gonna matter when we're at 50 trillion, 100 trillion. Every house is worth $1 million. It's just silly, funny money, monopoly money at that point. We're literally making the game as up as we go. Anyway, so yeah, I think Michael Saylor is more probably correct on his assumption that
Bitcoin's powered by chaos.
yes,
When Godzilla walks onto the playground, you know, all your models, they're all going to be destroyed.
and the power law will be destroyed as well at some point. I personally believe that. But anyway, the power law model, of course, goes as said here, up and to the right, diminishing returns to the moon forever and ever and ever we go, with an average price of Bitcoin's around 500,000 by 2030, with a bubble type territory around 1.6 to 2 million. Yeah, we just keep going into like 2045, 2040. 2040 would get us somewhere between $5 and $10 million Bitcoin, with a very, very low at the very bottom of, somewhere between 1.6 and 2 million. All right. So anyway, that's of course the power law model. Everything has a power law in nature, yada, 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 yada. I've heard it before. All right, let's continue on. What else we got? XRP ETF expected to launch tomorrow or Thursday. Now they're saying or Thursday. Really? Come on. Stop it. Quit teasing us.
Stupid.
Geez. Fed officials split as market price in December rate cut. Yes. I mean, I wouldn't say don't count out a 50-point rate cut yet. I don't think we can cut that out just yet. China's DeepSeek AI predicts yada yada, all the stuff. It seems like it's all about XRP and Zcash tonight. Every single article is pretty much going over that. Bitcoin price boom isn't guaranteed after the U.S. shutdown. A little bit another FUD article there. We can take a look at that, see what their determining factor would be. Crypto market observers are preparing for price movements as historic U.S. government shutdown seems within sight. The U.S. government is still technically shut down. It's publishing time, but the continuing resolution of funding the government critical services through January has made it a way for the Senate and the House of Representatives coming, of course, tonight. The shutdown affects the number of we don't want to get into all the details here. Let's just see what their opinion piece is on this. For the crypto industry, it means agencies like the Securities and Exchange Commission and Commodities Futures Commission are operating as skeleton crews. We've been talking about that at great length over the last 40 days. That's why the ETFs have been taking forever to come out, and we didn't get any of the meme coin ETFs from October. All right, what else we have here? So what's their opinion here? But the markets, including major cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, aren't as affected. This was the case during 2018-2019 shutdown during Trump's first term. As we saw that during the shutdown, it was actually pretty good for Bitcoin total. I mean, we got an all-time high, a new all-time high during the shutdown. Guys, that happened. October 1st, we shut down. The last all-time high was like the 5th or I think it was the 5th. So 5 days after the shutdown, we see a new all-time high. All right. So yes, the Bitcoin's price did fall around 16% to $3,500 from around $4,200. The government reopened. Bitcoin's price went on tear, soaring at 13,000, almost 300% increase in just 5 months. This is, of course, going back to the 2019 bull run. Nearly seeing 7 years later, Bitcoin is down over the course of the shutdown, a margin of 12%. Bitcoin's price started the shutdown around 120 and is currently sitting around 105. Now analysts are now looking at another possible bull run in the crypto markets once Washington reopens. According to Ben Lilly, an analyst at J Labs Digital, Brown's research, there are some surrounding catalysts that would create strong tailwinds for digital asset markets. These catalysts being a possible Federal Reserve cut rate of odds of 25%, rate cut, of course, now over 65, wasn't it? Something like that tonight. The TGA accounting, maybe it was 69%. I forget. We just looked at it. Same thing. Liquidity into markets at the shutdown ends. The end of the quantitative tightening beginning in December, per the Federal Reserve. Crypto markets haven't produced substantial plans or gains in 2025, as we can see firms position themselves for December 2026 instead of profit taking for tax season like last year. That's what I've been saying too. Why would anyone want to take profits when they're going to have to pay unrealized tax gains if they're going to, of course, be participating again next year? Still, Lilly said that the shutdown has been a wet blanket for crypto markets. He said that it has led to a loss of momentum that has translated to digital assets missing out much of the gains realized in equity markets. Yes, we haven't had any capital rotation. It's all been stuck in the top 7, the Mag 7. Everything's chasing AI right now. When some of that money gets exhausted and comes back to our space, we are going to see a $4 trillion market cap for Bitcoin overnight. We're going to see some crazy swings. We're going to see XRP get to a $200 billion market cap. We're going to see Ethereum get to like a $1 trillion market cap. I mean, some crazy stuff is going to happen. Some shit is going to get real. But we haven't seen any capital rotation yet. And Ben and I were actually going back and forth about that last Friday on the open mic, trying to explain to people the capital rotation hasn't happened. It just hasn't happened. All right. Enough ranting. Nick Puckerin, crypto analyst and co-founder of the Coin Bureau, is also uncertain about the post-shutdown boom. The crypto market has been struggling to regain momentum since October's pandemonium, and Bitcoin appears to be fighting in the battle after another dragged down by the U.S. dollar strength and higher treasury yields, long-term hodlers, and a selling and macro uncertainty. Would you really call October pandemonium though? Bitcoin going up to the new all-time high. It was only $2,000 or $3,000 more than the previous all-time high. Maybe even $1,000 more than the previous all-time high. I forget. Was it 125, 126, or was it 124, 125? I forget. 122, 125. I think that's what it was. But anyway, Jake and Sake says, Nick Bucker, you're birding. What the hell, Jake? What the hell is that? Coming in with a $2 super check for that. Nick Burderton. I can't even pronounce that, dude. It's probably something from SpongeBob. I don't know. Pucker. Nick Pucker, you're partnering. Oh my god. Okay. Well, anyway, what was I getting into? I just went onto a rant. Calling that a pandemonium in October, I feel like was not probably the best choice of words. There's nothing. We haven't seen pandemonium yet. The closest thing we've seen to pandemonium was still January of this year. We haven't seen nothing. Nothing. All coins sitting at all-time highs, breaking all-time highs. We just saw Bitcoin, and then one coin or two here or there. It's just been a kangaroo market. I'm sick of it. All right, moving on. Another stimulus check. Yes, history may not repeat itself, but it rhymes. Citing a massive inflow of revenue, of course, the trade tariffs imposing earlier. Trump's announced that he would be issuing a $2,000 stimulus check to Americans. We talked about this at great length over the past week, right? And I do think that that amount, that particular amount too, is very, very off-putting when it comes to PTSD I have from COVID and them issuing out all the money. This is exactly how I got into crypto in the first place, guys. If you guys weren't here in 2020, I was learning all about our space back then. I started learning hardcore. Because, we printed all that freaking money, and you had to figure out why everything was starting to go the way it was, and what was going to happen, and how things started getting expensive, and all the shutdown, and all. I mean, it was insane. It was insane. When that went down, when they finally started printing all that money in like 2021, I think, it got real. It got real fast. Everything started doubling. And we printed about 80% of all the money in the entire world in dollars, in just 2 years. We basically doubled the entire monetary supply. That's why everything costs so damn much, and we're going to do it again. Now, we're not going to print as much because we're not going to give it to every single person, but it's $2,000 per person. It's a lot more than the previous run of stimulus checks, and it's going to be given to about average of 200 million Americans, I believe. And we did the math again the other night. But what I want to know, and I just thought about this the other day, and I haven't done the math on this yet. What was $2,000 worth with with inflation? With inflation now compared to 2021. Because I'm curious if it's like what we got, which was about 16 or 1700 last time. Comparison: $2,000 and 2000. I put 2000. Oh no, I didn't. What the hell? What was $2,000 worth with inflation? I'm just gonna put in 2025 compared to 2021. Or maybe I should put 2021. Whatever. This should figure it out. I can't. Oh, jeez. $2,000 and 2000. It's still going back to 2000. I don't have 2000 there at all. All right. So between 21 and 2025, particularly during the 8% inflation year of 2025. Come on, give me a dollar amount. I'll just go to an inflation calculator. CPI inflation calculator. Find out. There we go. Inflation calculator. Find between these dates. We want 2021. And then 2025. Enter the year and the. If in 2021, item for $2,000. What is that worth today? Come on. Maybe 2020 would be better because that's before the big print. All right. So about $500 more. Yeah, that's what I thought. So those stimulus checks we got last time, it's roughly about probably not as much. So it was at 15. The average person got about $1,600 right in stimulus checks. I'm pretty sure. So yeah, about the same amount, adjusted for inflation. I had a feeling that's what it was going to be. What the hell? They're killing us, guys. They're killing us. It's ridiculous. That makes me feel some kind of way. Yeah, ridiculous. All right. So let me know in the chat how you guys feel about that. But this is why we're in crypto today. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. All right, moving on. Stimulus check, yes. Billionaire Carl Icahn pours $84 million into low-cap stocks, triggering major breakout effort to avoid corporate takeover. What else we got in Daily Hodl here? IMF issues currency risk warning as currency swap U.S. dollar loans into yuan. Yes. Everyone's going to get off, of course, the dollar. International Monetary Fund, the IMF, just issued a warning to countries converting their dollar loans from China into yuan. The organization warns risks that nations such as Kenya, Ethiopia swap their U.S. dollar-denominated loans for yuan to reduce debt costs. There is an arbitrage right now. The IMF says that the switching of currencies is a proactive approach to debt management. It is crucial that countries ensure the strategy will not create new vulnerabilities. The IMF encourages countries to consider such operations when comprehensive medium-term debt and reserve management strategies to ensure an appropriate balance between the cost and risk. Yada yada. Don't tell me what to do with my money. All right. So that's what's going on over there. What else we got? Tether surpasses 12. Yeah, we already talked about that this morning. $12 billion in gold. As of course they're accumulating gold for their treasury as well as Bitcoin. Okay, let's see what else we got, guys. If you haven't already done so, check out the merch store. That's right, guys. We have an entire merch store dedicated to a chaos. It's great. I love it. Yeah, we have for mugs. We have for t-shirts, hoodies, hats, stickers, socks. A little bit of everyone for everything for everyone. Yeah, whiskey glasses, which is the one I'm drinking out of today. The Chaos Crew, yes, and mouse pads, yes. Get your merch today. Doing a round 2 before the end of the year. I'm hoping to get it out before New Year's. Round 2 of merch coming soon. All right, guys. So we're about to do some doom scrolling now on X. Show you what we're gonna find. I can guarantee it's gonna be doomy. Yep. All right, let's get back in the chat, catch with you guys, and then don't forget also to hit the like and subscribe, guys. We are close to our first 25% target to 1,500 subs. The road is real. Sitting right now at about 1,055. I don't know the exact number. YouTube's weird like that. It just kind of cuts everything off at like 0.5 or 0.6. It's weird. Anyway, so yeah, you need Jesus, Nebs. Says Ben, catching up in the chat. Oh my god, what did Neb say? Neb says, I almost micro dipped my balls in the blender making a fruit smoothie. Oh, dude. Oh.
What are you, stupid?
Oh, Jesus, the Nebs. Jeez. Dang, Gigi isn't biting on anything tonight. What have you been... You trying to get slapped again, Ben? You're going to get spin slapped again. Yeah, he's gonna give it to you. I am making Yotaka Taka too much. Do many funny voices. Yeah, Jake. You bastard. You need Jesus in your life, Nebs. Good Lord, I've got Vitamix, Nebs. Be safe. Oof. Yeah, that Vitamix, man. That'll get it. Yeah, I mean, well, you have to have the lid on, right? And it's got the little cover. I mean, you could still rig it if you wanted to. Anyway, Tiny Mouse was Otaku's alt account. Oh, Tiny Mouse? No. My alt account? I'm here doing this right now. How am I participating on an alt account? No, it's one of my friends here locally I met when I moved to Normalville, Illinois. Yeah, very exciting things happening in Normalville, Illinois. The tiny modest mouse could say all the naughty things Otaku couldn't. Yeah, he could. He definitely could. I think he's just kind of hanging out in the background mostly. If you guys poke him enough, if he's watching, he'll probably pop in. Ben Lawrence says his account was the North American Doll Association. What the hell? The CIA mouse is no longer with us. How did you know he was part of the CIA? How did you... Oh jeez, he kept putting freaking bugs in my studio. Rest in peace, Tiny Mouse. That's the last time. That's like the third time you guys have said that, Scrub. He'll be back. He just kind of pops in and out, I think. Okay, let's see what else we got. I don't think so. Oh yeah, Nebula is going to send him his scrot to ball out to heaven. Oh my god, guys, this is insane. You got all more bots. Holy crap, you guys are killing the bots tonight. This is crazy. Why are we getting run by bots? And not the good bots either. Braveheart and Freedom says, yes, it was Jake the Snake. After Miles started being infected, they dispatched the Tiny Mouse. Oh no. Dusty Bot was waiting for you to be... I cannot believe you guys are saying that he's a freaking CIA agent. I gotta take a picture of that and send it to him. It's insane. Oh my god, that's insane. Hang on one second. I'll light a fire real quick. Let's see. You guys are too much. Yeah, so the Tiny Modest Mouse could say all the naughty things. Yes, he could. Just checked on my food stove. Yes, yeah, Gamma's making some nice stuff tonight, guys. She shared that in the Discord server. Looks like she was, prepping a good stew. Ben Lawrence says, yes, so he's, Jake the Fake. What? Ain't nobody got time for that. Yes, ain't nobody got time for that. Jesus, Lord Jesus of Fire. God damn it, Jake. The King of Ohio. Yes, King of Ohio. Ben Lawrence says you still can bring yourself to deny you are into what? Into what? What the hell? What the hell, Ben? Ben, put a sock in it. Damn, Gamma just slapped you. I knew it was coming. I told you it was coming. That's his real name. Scrubs. Yeah, jealous with his names. They aren't cool. I'm not paying for that. A nasty one. Okay, I'm trying to catch up in the chat. Scrolling down further now. At Tiny Mouse, he's not here, says Scrubs. I guess he's not there. You guys called him out. Okay. Hey guys, you really need a spoil alert. What, Cliff? What are we spoiling? Ask GG. What kind of man she's into? She will hit you too, Cody. Damn, she'll hit you too. I watched all the Tom and Jerry. What the hell? You watched all the Tom and Jerry cartoons? That's a lot of freaking cartoons, my man. Holy hell. Oh, jeez. My butt itches, says Nebs. And before the mouse pops, in what's the safe word? Oh my god. Alright, guys. Don't try to summon the mouse. Oh, jeez. She won't deny it, though, says Ben. Cody, don't let Ben get you in trouble. All right, guys. I pretty much caught up in the chat. My palm is ready for both goth baddies. Caboose. Oh, damn. It's getting kind of heated up in here. Jesus. Guys, gotta calm down, man. You gotta calm down. Oh, geez. We're not even all-time highs yet or anything. Damn. Ben wants a mouse where the sun don't shine. Kinky bastard. Yeah, I mean, he's into some weird stuff. We know that. All right. Let's see what we got tonight, guys, on some more doom scrolling. Here we go. Unfiltered. Let's see if we can get banned again, like we did Monday. Peter Schiff, Trump vowed to make the U.S. the world leader in crypto. Unfortunately, we are already there, and that means the U.S. economy will be hit the hardest by the bursting of the crypto bubble. How can you even say we're in a crypto bubble? The entire market cap, this guy's a freaking idiot. The entire market cap of NVIDIA is more than our entire market cap of crypto. It's just one company. Look at the real bubbles. Oh, God. Oh, being the Bitcoin capital comes with a heavy cost. It means Americans will be the biggest losers. Yeah. The biggest bubble out there right now is gold. Honestly, it's gold. It's $30 trillion. It's the biggest bubble. Okay. But it's still a flight to quality. I understand. All right. Justin, Cash App will allow customers to pay over Bitcoin rails using USD balances starting tomorrow. The Cash App letting anyone pay in Bitcoin. Damn, everyday money is happening soon to Cash App. This is freaking awesome. Let's go.
I'd buy that for $1.
What else? Italy is disappearing. Oof. Italy's birth rate has dropped to a record low of 1.13 children per woman, with only about 370,000 babies born last year, and the lowest rate since 1861. Expert warns the decline getting worse and shows no signs of stopping. Honestly, this is happening in every country, because no one can afford children anymore. Duh. No said. Moving on. Valve officially reveals the Steam machine console type. Finally, we're getting a Steam machine. That's pretty cool. Over 6x the power of the Steam Deck. That's pretty awesome. 4K, 60 frames per second, FSR. This is awesome. This is in my feed for whatever reason. I'll dig it. I dig it. But I have computer. Why do I need this? Oh, jeez. But yeah, it's cool. That's cool. Larry Fink says sovereign wealth funds are debating how much to allocate in Bitcoin. This is old news. This is brought to you by the Bitcoin News. Yeah, and of course, he said, of course, the quiet part out loud, if you didn't see this already, at Davos.
If you're frightened of your debasement of your currency, or you're frightened of your economic or political stability of your country, you could have an internationally based instrument called Bitcoin that will overcome those local fears. And so I'm a big believer in the utilization of that as an instrument. And so if that becomes true, and you see that it could be a proper hedge against maybe hope security or equities. Yeah. The question is, could you see a 2 or 5% allocation? I was with a sovereign wealth fund during this week, and that was the conversation. Should we have a 2% allocation? Should we have a 5% allocation? If everybody adopted that conversation, but it would be 500,000, 600,000, 700,000 per Bitcoin.
Yup. We're so early. Just reminding everyone. Okay, moving on. Alert. A European Union is planning to set up a centralized EU registry containing all the assets of all of its citizens. F you. It's none of your business. Bitcoin's in self-custody, and of course, it fixes this. Guys, it's coming, and it's coming soon. The doom. Breaking Polymarket becomes the exclusive partnership prediction market partner of Yahoo Finance. Damn! They got partnered with Yahoo Finance. That's crazy. Hell yeah. Wow, big things are happening for Polymarket this year. Bitcoin is still at bear market levels against gold. This lower boundary has never been broken in its entire history, and we're at the very bottom right now. And where we're also at against Bitcoin against gold, lagging indicator against gold. Yeah, we are still far away. Oh my God, I gotta go the 1 hour. still far away from following Bitcoin against gold, leading us to, again, $150,000 by the end of the year. Yeah, more than likely we're going to climb back up there. Probably that blue area. And maybe a little bit of that red before the end of the year. Just a little bit. All right, moving on. Bitcoin sentiment is as bad as it was in the 2022 low. Damn, that's crazy. It's just not the year. 2026 is going to be a better year, I hear. God damn it.
What are you, stupid?
Geez. Bitcoin, by the way, while we were on that chart, it did break back up to 102,300. So we are coming back up a little bit. tonight. Foreign market is buying the dip. A yin and yang trade is finally it's starting to go back maybe to normal. I don't know. It still feels some kind of way. It doesn't feel like it used to be. We're just getting staircases down. And we're not consolidating fast enough, I guess, to really keep the momentum going. We got to get back up here and now get a back flip 103,000 just to get back on the channel again. Can we do that again tonight? Possibly. We'll take a look at that again soon. We do Crypto Chaos magic here in a second after doom scrolling. Breaking: China secretly bought a trailer park in Missouri which shares a fence with the nuclear bomber fleet. So I mean, I've seen a lot of these videos where they've been buying strategic real estate in the United States, in different places near U.S. Army bases. Yeah, I mean, I see it. What else we got? Red alerts: Earth's force field is under attack. Stop scrolling. This is not a movie plot. Right now, our planet is being bombarded by a massive wave of solar energy. I think it was Cody, again on Discord, guys. You guys. I read the stuff you put on there. Cody, was talking about the solar. We're getting some sort of solar storms out west here recently. Earth's magnetic shield, our invisible force field, is under intense pressure from the G4 severe geomagnetic storm that is still active, according to the NOAA latest update. All right. So yeah, stuff to think about. Of course, maybe we'll talk about that if it's still relevant in next Tuesday, Tinfoil Hat Tuesday. Bitcoin supply on exchanges hits its new all-time low, guys. Thank God I'm not the only one screaming from the rooftop about this every single day. Well, I am the only one doing it every day, but so Bitcoin, Simply Bitcoin, are also screaming from the rooftops today on it. I think I talked about that a little bit this morning. All right, just in, top business executives attend a private dinner at the White House with President Trump tonight. The New York Stock Exchange, the NASDAQ, Morgan, JP Morgan, BlackRock, Morgan Stanley, Goldman Sachs. What does all these things have in common? Well, all the money that's circulating right now in the economy is swirling in these big things. We'll have to see how that goes. Let's see if we get any news on it. White House dinner. Let's do BlackRock, JP Morgan, New York Stock Exchange. Let's pretty much find something from that. Trump to host Jamie Dimon, other Wall Street CEOs and executives as of 5 hours ago, 14 hours, 13 hours, 3 hours ago. Okay, let's click on that. This is Axis. Trump to dine with Wall Street chieftains. President Trump is hosting a White House dinner, and the CEOs of financial giants like JP Morgan Chase. Why it matters. Administration policies have been so far a boon. Wall Street not so much. For Wall Street, the concerns are over affordability, housing, and jobs. So he's going to say, what if I do this? Are you guys okay with this? 50-year mortgages? How about we get these interest rates down, huh? How about we just send all this money out and all this, flood the entire market with cheap money? You guys probably want to be positioned, right? Yeah. Larry Fink's going to be on there too. Damn. Yeah, big boys too. Damn. Ted Pick, Larry Fink, Steven Schwartzman, Jamin Dimon, David Solomon, and Adina Friedman, the CEO of the NASDAQ. Wow, crazy. Under Trump's, Wall Street has benefited from the lighter regulatory touch, lower taxes, and promise of lucrative payday and the potential IPOs of Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac. These policies have helped spur a wave of deal-making, whose fees borrowing contributed to strong earnings for Wall Street banks in the third quarter. Administration is considering a number of changes, of course, affecting capital markets. And that's why they need the League of Villains. The League of Villains. Oh, jeez. That's a weird world we live in, man. It's so crazy. Okay, so yeah, there's no agenda for the dinner. Bloomberg TV reported, allegedly, there's no agenda. Yes, but Trump has a complicated history with Wall Street and banks, particularly those that says he denied him loans and the real estate developer. Actually, there's two on the table, I think, that denied his family, believe it or not. The Trump administration has, again, allegedly. It's so stupid. Yes. Still, the president often cites the stock market has indicated that economic policies are working. S&P 500 is up more than 16% so far this year, that's pretty good. That's actually more than average. Average for the stock market is usually somewhere between 11 and 15, 12, something like that. So that's pretty good. 16 is pretty good. All right, moving on. Moving on. That was a decent article, though. I'm curious to see what they're going to be talking about. The other thing we want to make sure we get update on is the vote. The vote right now. We are about 10 minutes away from the damn it, the alleged signing. I'm not gonna hit the buttons anymore, man. I can't believe I can't stop saying that. Allegedly, yes. Cody knows what I'm talking about. Again, Tinfoil Hat Tuesday. Yeah. Let me get back in the chat real quick and catch up with you guys. Brave Harmony Freedom, have you ever dated a Monique? What the hell? A Monique? They all had one thing in common. Ben Lawrence, nasty socks. All the girls he's dated. Oof. Oof. The regulated money hasn't tapped the green light. Not worried about who sees, says Cliff. Matt Adams says, oh, yes, nice. Matt Adams in the house. How's it going, Matt? On the Tuesday show, you'll get into the UFX AI project to utilize UFO data and patterns. What? I'm going to put that on a note, and we're going to look into that. What? I didn't know that was a thing. Quite the opposite, green light. You'd think by now you'd have some company, you know, just tracking. I mean, we have MUFON, right? We've had MUFON for years. But we should have, you know, yeah, we should have drones keeping track of this stuff and tracking them and chasing them and all that stuff. If you guys haven't seen MUFON before, they even have a map where you can look at the all the sightings. Let me see if I can go just find it. Map, MUFON map. Sightings tracking maps. Yes, this one here. Yeah, so you can check the entire world for all the sightings that we have here. There's a lot in the United States because we're insane. Oh my God. And I forget what the index is. I think it's the green one is like, I think the green ones are first encounters, I think. So that would be like extraterrestrials, not UFOs, something like that. Sighting here, just picking up a random one. Occurred in Seaverville, Tennessee in USA. It was a large multi-light UAP, so that is just a UFO. Okay, so maybe not the green ones. I don't know. I forget what the maybe they're more recent or something. It's definitely updated since the last time I've seen it. All right, green is recent. Okay, that green is recent. Moving on. All right, guys, let's get back into. Oh yeah, we're going to be looking up, of course, where the White House currently sits with Congress. Actually, I'll just go to YouTube. They probably have live footage of it right now. We're getting close. About 5 minutes. I should be wrapping up right now, actually. Then on President Trump's desk in 9:45. That's what they said. I'm not going to say it. Congress. Shut down. Boom. House on the Vote bill shut down. It already ended 13 minutes ago. Looks like it.
Government to actually reopen.
Legal cases largely go away. There are still some questions.
Opt-out measure to fund the government.
I don't think that was live. Okay, let's go back here. Live. Are they still live? They're still live. All right, are they done though? They don't have any live footage there. There's already voting, and it looks like it possibly have finished. This was earlier. We have some closing statements. It looks like this is probably gonna go. Yeah, that went through, I think. We got closing statement here. Maybe. I can go back far enough. Oh my God. I'm just gonna look up on the news. This is not even loading. All right, what's the skinny? As of 19 minutes ago, 2 minutes ago, live U.S. House to end the longest government shutdown in history. Trump signs bill to end it. Lower chamber of the U.S. Congress has voted to end the longest government shutdown in history, so it's passed 222 to 209, with the 6 Democrats joining the Republicans to vote yes. And it's going to be so the House gavelled back into session at 1600. Okay, and the first order of business is swearing in the Arizona Democrat. Trump readying to sign the funding bill, reopen the government. Trump will sign the congressional passing bill and speak at the House at 9:45. So they're up to date and they are on time. That's awesome. It's on the first. That's good to hear. Good to see. Let's go.
We're gonna win so much.
Yes, we're gonna win so much tonight. All right, so yeah, I guess we could. I'm gonna keep this on the sidelines, wait for Trump to come out, and then yeah, we can.
As the
leader
live. Of the.
Let's go back over there and get it. I'll get the live back up. Wait, I think I just saw a picture of him.
Point the deputy prime.
Yeah, so he's not signing it yet. It looks like they have the thumbnail of him signing some other thing as clickbait. Yeah. So they signed this into law about an hour ago. Looks like an hour ago. And their statements were here.
No question in anybody's mind now that the Democrats were responsible for this. What happened? Millions of American families went without food on their table. You had millions of Americans stranded in airports with their flights canceled and delayed. You had troops and federal employees wondering where their next paycheck would come from. The Democrats openly admitted, many of them said it in their own words, that they used the American people as leverage in this political game. They knew that it would cause that pain to the people, and they did it anyway.
All right. So it's just going to be a 10-minute rant. I'm good. But I'll keep this on the sidelines. We'll wait for Trump to come out, and yeah, we'll finish up the rest of the metrics. All right, the last metrics we got are the social ones for, of course, the normies and their search history on Google. Of course, we grade them on a traditional grade scale, A through F, based on their search history every single day pertaining to our space, if they're paying attention to any financial assets at all. Let's see what they're looking up today. Usually they only look up 3 things: sports, video games, and celebrities. Let's see what they get today. Spoiler alert, it's probably going to be an F. The Epstein files. Yeah, I did see some of the mentioning of Carolyn Levette was answering questions about this earlier today. There's leaked files by the Democrats and the Republicans going back and forth, cherry picking stuff from the the alleged files. Anyway, God. Yeah, so that's still going on. The Steam Machine. Yeah, so I just showed you that. Popped up on my feed. That's pretty cool. What time is the Northern Lights tonight? The Northern Lights tonight. I don't know. I didn't know the Northern Lights were gonna have. I don't think they're anywhere near me anyway. The Steam Machine, though, I just want to quickly mention something about that. At least the normies will get a computer. Right? Oh, God. I still have friends that still only play consoles. Anyway, Benny Safdie, Rojo, that's my favorite color. That's my favorite color. Yeah, Warriors versus Spurs, sports. Normies love their sports. Poco, I don't know what that is. Jack Stoltenberg, Lakers versus Thunder. Penny, the penny's going away. Yes, they're looking up the penny. The normies are looking up the penny. Zaco Chito Gomez, I don't know. Bulls versus Pistons, sports. Devil Wears Prada 2. What? That's take me back to the 90s. Holy Nikes. That's insane. I did not know that was going to happen. Magic versus Knicks. Grizzlies versus Celtics. Sports. Normies love all their sports. Again and again. House vote. Yes, they're looking up the House vote. I might give them an F minus, or I mean an F plus for that. I don't know. They're at least paying attention to politics. If they get shut down in there, maybe I'll give them an F. A D minus, I don't know. Adelita Jariva Lava. What? Paleo Barchero. I don't know. I'm assuming these are all just sports ball players. Normies love their sports. Woods versus Scockets. Yes, more sports. Ford CEO Jim Farley. I'm not sure why people are searching for him. That's interesting. If you guys didn't see the report, he has seen the light in China, and he's terrified because they're so far ahead of us, guys. When it comes to automation and robotics and producing cars. Anyway, all right. So yeah, normies of course get a F minus today. They didn't get anything really. I'm gonna give. Maybe I'll be nice and give them a flat F. This shit. This is like God damn it, every damn day. I know, Oscar. I know. All right, moving on. Let's see if they're looking at Bitcoin in any capacity today. No, it does not look like it. Let's look at the last 12 months. Let's look at the last 7 days here. Yeah, we got a decent amount here. We're starting to see 80s pop up in the peaks, which is good. 76, 80. This is actually pretty good. I like this. This is better than it was 2 weeks ago. Remember last 2 weeks, 30s on the peaks? That was scary. I was like, guys, bear market. But this is good. I can live with this. 76, 80, 90, 100. 100 on, I think, the first day of the week. Yeah, I mean, it's good. It's good. This is a good trend. I like this for the normies today. Moving on, of course, against Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, ETF. Of course, all the ETFs are happening now with XRP. Doesn't seem to really move the searches, though. It's kind of weird. Bitcoin and XRP still kind of in the same spot as they have been the last few weeks. of course, with Solana, Ethereum, and Doge all on the very bottom here. Basically not really doing anything in terms of Google searches. The last spike we had was when the ETF launched for Solana, right? That was about it. And that happened, oh, no, actually that was today, actually, in the afternoon. So I'm going to get back a little farther then. Let's do the 30-day. Okay, so Solana ETF was probably around here. In October, no, was it October? I thought it was like mid-October, not late October. Last 90 days, jeez. All right, something like right here, October 10th, 11th, something like that. I think that's when the ETF launched. And then, of course, a lot of treasury companies still talking about ETF for a long time. Ethereum for a long time, and of course, dwindling down to nothing to where we are now. Bitcoin and XRP are still the most searched crypto assets to date. For Porvita. Probably Porvita. Anyway, let's see what else we got, guys. We're gonna get back into, of course, yes, the the search history. Oh god, yeah, we're done with the search history. Okay, we're gonna get back into the order books. Yes, on Bitcoin. Looks like the bulls are taking off a little bit here. The foreign markets are open and they are reading the headlines. So it could be a buy the rumor, sell the news event happening before our eyes within the next 30 minutes. Trump's going to be out in the next 10 minutes to sign this bill into law, to, of course, open the government. And yeah, we could start to see some serious shit. We'll see what happens. My bets are on a flash crash to a gradual recovery within the next 2 days. Something like that. That's what I'm expecting. Let's see what we got here in the chat. Oh my god, what is going on between Cliff and Scrub? What the hell did I look at? Allegedly. A eulogy? Cliff, oh my god. No, we're not reading. We're not reading stuff at people's funeral. Okay. Scrub says, should I shave my off my face, Bush Otaku-san? No, don't. I mean, at least keep the mustache. You got to keep the mustache, right? It's charming. People like that. You're on YouTube, guys. Scrub is trying to make it on YouTube. So if you don't mind, jump over and give him a like and subscribe. Scrub has been playing games on YouTube now for 2 months. Has it been 2 months? Correct me if I'm wrong, Scrub. Scrub says, you think the big spaceship behind the first spaceship is a Galactus coming to devour Earth? Taku-san. No. There's no... I don't want to talk about aliens tonight. Braveheart McFreeman says Monique was a surf instructor, but you didn't hear that from me. No dating involved, and that was decades ago. Ooh, wow, it's kind of weird that you actually knew that he dated Monique. Cliff says, yeah, these lives feel connected, don't they? You know, disclose grilling the dogs and hungry. Says Cliff. Should probably eat then. Oh boy, and of course, Spence coming back with the 103. Possibly in the next 20 minutes or so, we could swing down to 98, 100K flat, and then swing back up to 103. My God. Waiting on Trump to sign soon, Spence. Yeah, we got it on the sidelines here. I got it on the corner of my eye. I am waiting for the big man to come out of the White House. And Orange Man will, he will sign. We'll get back to that when he's up there. I'll let you know. Toshi's up 10%, says Scrub. Of course, Toshi's been down like 30% on the month still, right? 10% on the day. That's pretty good for Toshi. Cliff says it's going to be a wild ride. Demacoonts, says Scrub. I need your opinion on a, what? $10 super chat. Coming in from Cliff.
Money now. Me, money needing a lot now.
Yes, the legit Crypto Otaku pop-up live streams when that shit matters. That's right. 100%. Cheers to you, Cliff. Thanks again for supporting the channel with that $10 super chat. Oh, it's so pretty. So pretty to see that yellow pop up there. My God. Oh, geez. Okay, I'm trying to catch up on the chat while we're waiting for Orange Man to come out. We also got, of course, the order books live, brought to you by Kim by the White Snowman on of course, YouTube. Guys, don't forget to also give like and subscribe to Kimba. I've been not affiliated at all. I'm just a fan. I've been watching him for the last 5 years since the last bull market. And he's a cool guy, and I like the anime reference on my channel. So that's yes. Scrub says Galactus is coming too. Consume all of us. All of us. That was a good movie. I really enjoyed the last Fantastic Four movie. I hope there's more. We finally got a real Fantastic Four movie. And we got a real Galactus too. No silly nonsense. We got real Galactus. I was excited. I was happy with that. Okay, Cliff says, but yes, Chi-Town can view plasma from north. What the hell, Cliff? What? Cliff says, didn't disclose that. It might just be twisted. And putting food over the fire. What? Love you all, says Cliff. Okay, he's barbecuing right now. How do I go live? Hot Tub Time Machine. Fire pit. Oh my God. Cliff, my robot friend, be careful. Be careful. Robots don't really know how to cook yet. We've seen them in the kitchen. It's scary. Spence says, sell the rumor and dump the news. Yes. Subscribe, says Cody. Guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. We're trying to get to 1,500 subscribers to give another round of wrenches. That's right. Right now we are in a wrench halving. And wrench halving will begin at 1,500. We are trying to break YouTube's algorithm. And I'm going to probably break the... the mandate on that. I'm gonna come back from the dead as Wrench Toshi and give out more. I have a quick Antarctic clip for you if you want to see it. The Mr. Beast ice wall. No, okay, allegedly. Yeah, I'll take a look at it. Hell yeah, Cody. Unless you want to save it for Tinfoil Hat Tuesday next week. But
have you ever been to Antarctica? Yeah. Do you believe in the ice wall?
Yeah, I saw the ice wall.
I think I've seen this before.
Yeah, you saw it too.
I can't say I'm sure. No way. We'll talk about it later.
I can't say that, actually.
He almost leaked it.
Have you ever been to Antarctica? Yeah. Do you believe in the ice wall?
Creepy. So the ice wall, that's the alleged wall that is the edge of the firmament. That the so-called flat Earth ends at the ice wall. All right. Let's get back into the chat. Is President of is the Apprentice really part of this ride? The President, thank you for bringing the the chaos here now. Yes, we're just waiting for President Trump to come out and sign it. He's right there. He's right there in that little house there. Orange man with the orange light right there. Jeez, I'm trolling, guys. I don't know where he's at, but we're waiting for him. This is CNBC Live. I've had it in the corner of my my desk. I got so many screens. It's just like it's somewhere. Okay. Cliff says my hands are not complete. Not complete. Oh no! Be careful cooking. There's no reason. Wait until my tinfoil hands Tuesday. Tinfoil hats Tuesday. Okay, hands. I thought you said hat today. Okay. Wait for tinfoil hat Tuesday, and then we should be wearing them every day. Yes. Definitely need to be wearing the tinfoil every day. Give yourself that extra bit of protection every single day. Oh my God! All right, it's not Tinfoil Hat Tuesday. So beyond the ice wall is where they say Agartha is, right? What, Agartha? Or Hollow Earth? Yes, Hollow Earth. Yeah, I like the Hollow Earth theory more, honestly. I like the idea that we have like an entire ecosystem in the center of the Earth. I like the way they portray it in Godzilla. I don't like that. I think it's like, how do you portray the sky in the center of the Earth? I don't know. So yeah, beyond the ice wall is what they say Agartha, because of the Hollow Earth. Yeah, Hollow Earth theory is the great nothing starts at the ice wall. It was featured in the never-ending story. Oh, that's one of my favorites too. Never-ending story. Yeah, I guess so. That's right. Cooking is when I realize I need to upgrade with a double dose of D. Double D. Oh, jeez. But yeah, the ice wall was only at the end of the Neverending Story because Sebastian, the reader of the book, the current reader of the book, was just not didn't have enough imagination to imagine beyond the ice wall. That's my explain away theory. All right. So yeah, we're still waiting for Orange Man to come out. Orange Man of the White House. Orange Man. This is still live. Yes, it's still live. Yeah. So guys, we're kind of chilling here. We're kind of chilling. How are you? Damn it. If you haven't already, please take your orange pills. That's right. Take your orange pill, guys. If you haven't already taken your orange pill, you need to take one of these beautiful little pills. I'm running out. Damn it. I'm running out of pills. Yeah. So take one of these. Making you better feeling. Have one making you better feeling every single day. Yeah, just one pill a day keeps the fear and FOMO at bay. That's what I always say. This rhymes way too easily. Oh, jeez. Okay. Also, don't forget.
Which one's the best crypto asset? Well, Bitcoin's the best crypto asset. Okay. What's the second best?
Oh.
There is no second best. There's no second best crypto asset.
I miss the drunken sailor. I really do. All right. We should probably get him on Bitcoin 2026 to come out to the dance floor and just drink a ton, and get just plastered. I wanna hang out with Michael Saylor and just get plastered, like the old days. Brave Harvey Freedom says, nothing start the eye wall. Yes. Cliff says, cooking is when I realize I need upgrade with a double dose of D. You're talking about your robot hands, Cliff. God. Spencer Frey says that everyone knows the ancients landed in Atlantis in Antarctica, key to Pegasus Galaxy. I don't know. I never heard about that theory, Spence. So not everyone has heard about it. Not everyone knows. Scrubulous says, I need to have a fried and thought Pokemon was in the center of the earth. What? Stargate. Oh, Stargate. You're talking about Stargate. Okay. Pegasus Galaxy. Atlantis. Okay. It's been, oh my god, I was little when Stargate was airing in the 90s. I was a kid. I watched some of that, but I didn't see a lot. I saw a lot more reruns of like Star Trek Next Generation and stuff like that. Strub says, I used to have a friend that thought Pokemon were in the center of the earth. Oh my god. That's cool. Okay, we got Cliff sharing something. What kind of trouble are we going to get into here, Cliff? Idiocracy. Just watch the whole movie. Oh, you're just talking about upgrade. Okay, you're just talking about the character upgrade. Oh my god. No context. Every pump. Pimp's love is a different kind of love. I remember that quote from the movie. Idiocracy. The character upgrade has his name spelled upgrade with 2 D's for a double dose of pimping. Yes. Okay, that's where you were going with that. I gotcha. A double deuce. Need an upgrade. Upgrade. Oh god. Yeah, that was what was it? I forget her name in the movie. The character she portrayed. That was of course his pimp. Her pimp. All right, guys, we're still waiting for the White House. Bitcoin's still chopping up. 102,000 flat. And no Orange Man. Orange Man late as usual. He's about 5 minutes late right now. Okay, let's see what we got. Oh, upgrades going to get his money. He always gets his money. Yo, I kicked off the block. This is Cody. Yes, kicked off YouTube for sharing the what? You got kicked off for that? Really? Wow. Just got back on. Yeah, they're going on a freaking murder spree lately. Guys, we had two bans. Quick timeouts or something. One of my uploads still never even came through. My Monday episode, the morning update, is gone. It's floating in the ether forever now. Yeah, I don't know what happened with YouTube. They banned it or something. They blocked it. And then we got banned, or we got kicked off last night, Tinfoil Hat Tuesday. We were talking about a lot of flat earth stuff, I don't even want to get banned again. I probably can't. What's going on? Oh, no. Yes, I love that movie. Yeah, we were planning on watching that movie during Parabolic Run, but we never had a Parabolic Run this year. We were also planning on watching, what was it? The Matrix and... more anime. I was planning on playing Pokemon on the live. Actually, almost done completing that shiny party. I've been breeding shiny Pokemon so we can play Pokemon Diamond when we have Parabolic Bull Run. But if I'm in Florida, man, I'm not gonna be able to do it. I don't have a way to stream it. I have a capture card on my computer, but not on my laptop. So maybe I could find a solution to that. I'm so again, if you guys just want a quick little update, I'm going to be in Florida starting this weekend, so it might actually affect my Friday live. I don't know yet. Trying to set up the what do you call it, the fare to get me there to the airport. And if I can't get it, I'm gonna start just trying to, I'm gonna be flying out at like 9 or 10 o'clock. I think it's like 10 o'clock at night on Friday. But of course you want to get there like 2 hours earlier just because of all the nonsense. So I might be a little late or maybe a little earlier, maybe doing a live stream on Friday. I don't know. See if I can squeeze it in one way or the other. But yeah, that's the plan. I'm going to be down in Florida for at least a full month, if not to the end of the year. New Year's, I don't know. I got some family business I got to take care of down there and try to help out my family. But yeah, we're still waiting for Orange Man. I'm going to check some other news outlets just to make sure that they're not getting a little lazy with the footage.
Viral content, which...
Let's take a look. So we're just going to type in Trump sign shutdown. Yep, everyone's still just showing the White House. So this is Associated Press. This is USA Today. Just different angles of the White House. That's pretty much it. That's what we're waiting for. Orange Man. And there's Money Control. There's CNN. Of course, they're going to be talking with a whole bunch of rhetoric. And then, of course, back to CNBC where we just were. Damn it. So, yeah, we're still waiting. Nothing has changed. Okay. Insert Boars. What? Otaku is going to be the next Florida man. Oh, I was. I was Florida man. And then I moved to New York. And then I became New Yorker man. And then I moved to Chicago. I can't do that one. I just moved here. I moved to Normalville, Illinois. Normalville. I call it Normalville, Illinois. It's Normal, Illinois. But yeah. So I'm just south of Chicago. Let's see. He signed, I think, says Matt Adam. I don't think so. All the lives are still showing the White House. So I just went through all of them. CNBC, CNN, Associated Press. Everyone's still just showing the White House. First, I even prayed for clear skies, not frequent skies. What? Family's important, says Cody. Yeah, and I'm worried, man. I'm worried because everyone's losing their jobs, and if you lose your job in Florida, you are gone. I lost my job when I first got out of high school in Florida, one of my jobs, and then I was working 3 jobs in Florida just to make rent back then. But yeah, I remember losing my first job and getting on unemployment, and you only get about $120 unemployment a week. That's it. I think it's like 90. I think I got 90, but I think it's up to about 120 now. Other states it's like 400 or 500 a week. Like, how the hell are anyone surviving in Florida? When they lose their job, they literally get thrown out. That's what happens in Florida. You lose your job, you get kicked out. The Bears. Says friends, yes, the Bears. Scrub says, I lived in Michigan my whole life. Yes, damn, that's great. Your family is about to move into your bunker, Otaku. If they can't, there's no room. I have mini bunker. It's just the studio, a place where I sleep, and then I can show you. Since I'm waiting, I can show you. Let me see if I can get the full screen. I have a full screen somewhere. Camera full front. Yes, this one. This will work. I got some pictures of the bunker I can show you. So this is my, I guess this is my living room. Oh my god. Yeah, it's a little bright. A little too bright probably for the camera. I just go back in time. Oh my god. Yeah. I just go back in time. And where we got? I got a bedroom. Of course, you guys know the studio, obviously. I have a bathroom. Oh yes, and don't forget the Shrine of Satoshi's here behind me. Don't get to use it because the camera sucks over there, but yeah, I have a bathroom. A single bathroom. That's right, a single bathroom. And yeah, I have a bedroom. There is a bed. Just a big bed in a room. That's it. That is it. And of course, you guys have kind of seen my kitchen, I guess. I guess tiny kitchen, where of course I I cook the chaos. All right, so yeah, that's my bunker. That's it. I don't know where my parents were gonna be. They could live in my living room. I offered to actually keep my house before I sold it because I knew things were going down and turn for the worst. And I told my father, I said, "This is it. If you want, let me know. I'll keep the house, and you guys can move in if it gets that bad. I have a feeling it's going to get that bad." And we said, "No, don't just don't worry about it. Sell your house." And so I ended up selling it. Now everyone's in shit creek, man. I mean, everyone's moved back in with my grandparents. At one point, all my uncles were living with my grandparents, and my mom was just on her own with my dad. So it's like, what the hell? So anyway, guys, we're still waiting for Orange Man. Nothing has changed. Nothing has changed. Jeez. What do we got? What's going on with Bitcoin? 102 flat. Still sitting flat. Tight price action. Basically holding the line, waiting for the signage, and then a possible dump, probably. It'd be my bet. But honestly, it looks like we're going to get the opposite. I mean, this sell-off here today, this morning, why wouldn't we just climb back up? I mean, we're so oversold right now. It's stupid. We Bart Simpson everything from yesterday and more, and then some. Yeah, we're barely holding a bullish trend. Barely. Right. Let me get back here in the chat. I might have messed up Otaku giving us a tour with images. Cliff. I remember back in the days we were allowed to dig under the surface. Yes. It says, what's expensive? Fred says, I got my 45 record in a Happy Meal with a Super Bowl shuffle. What, in 85? I've got a big record collection still. I still have a record collection, Spence. Okay. It's all 80s as well. Okay, I'm going to the bank to get a few rolls to put away for shits and giggles. Oh my god. Cody, you want to try to get some more pennies, right? No more pennies after today. No more pennies. Cliff says, you're here. If not, I wouldn't be here. Yes. Brave Farmer Film says, you need a green comforter, Otaku, plus green laser eyes. You make a red bed every day. Yes, I do. That's why we're at 202,000 November. Just saying. That's my favorite color. I can't ever go the opposite direction. Come on. Okay, we're here. We're always feeding the fire, says Cliff. Yep, we're here. True Otaku needs to shift to green. He needs to shift to green. We need to shift back to Orange Man. They got a different view at the White House now. That's it. Nothing has changed. Okay, hello, SBE. I collect pennies. I have thousands of pounds of pennies, says Chatty C. Thousands of pounds. Holy crap, Chatty. Damn. That's insane. Yeah, welcome to the chaos. Says Cody Vakula. To St. Bernard. How's it going, St. Bernard? How's it going? Yeah. Anyone here sober enough that you got to be earthed? I really just got to be real. I'll tell my family, yeah, Dad may be retarded taking that long to cook dinner. What the hell, Cliff? Your poor robot kids. Yeah, Chatty, you may have some really valuable pennies. He could. I just recently went through my pennies. I don't have any really valuable ones, but I have a bunch that are obviously that predate 1982 and then the 60s, and then I have a silver penny, or a steel penny for World War II. Some interesting ones, but I don't think there's anything really worth money. I think Cliff might be in trouble, says Scrub. Oh, the collector market is going to be insane though for pennies. Like in recent time, like anytime something like this happens in the collectible market, the price of whatever collectible associated with it goes up. It doesn't matter what it is. It could be the creator of Pokemon, or it could be the death of the penny. It's gonna make the collectible market soar. Green says Brave Army Freedom. Yes, because of FOMO. That's why it soars, because of FOMO. I found some Indian heads last week, says Cody Vakula. Nice. Spencer Frey says you watched the Y files yet? What? The Y file? No. You told me about that before. Yeah, no. I can't do Tinfoil Hat Tuesdays without bringing in one of those. Nice. Yeah, definitely should take a look at some of their offerings for sure. Let's Google some real quick while we're waiting for Orange Man. Make sure I put them on the other side of my screen so I don't miss them though. Okay. All right. So the Y files. Videos. Nazis open the gates of hell. Oh yeah. I remember hearing a story about that where they have there's like a well or something where they swear they can hear people screaming in the pits of hell. Super secret members only code. I don't know what that is. I guess that's a members only thing. Lincoln conspiracy, a diary of a mummy and the escape of John Wilkes Booth. Oh boy, oh god, aliens. Super secret members only code. Yeah, apparently they have a big members subscription. Peru's most terrifying mystery. Majestic 12, that's a good one. Majestic 12, that's a good one. Asteroid Apophis is coming. I didn't know about this. Ground Zero hitting California. My God. Man, what else we got here? The Real CIA Volume 1, 693 pages of secret crimes. Wow. Project Arrow. Oof, Project Arrow. There's a lot of good ones here, though. There's a lot of good ones. There's Project Pegasus. Planet Maldek. What? Mars Origin. And we're still waiting for Trump. Damn it! He's always late. This is 15 minutes now late. 18, technically 18 minutes late. Oh no. Coda Blue says the White Files is so good. You need to watch it, Otaku. Yes. You need yourself something like Hecklefish. I know the fish. Yeah, the fish talks in his videos. It's pretty funny. You need yourself something like. So I've been working on. Obviously, I have my dancing mascots, right? So I created those mascots for the intention of getting him fully backed in AI, and I have a couple AI like modules, housings, and I was gonna put a camera up to it and a microphone, and I was gonna talk with that and incorporate that in my live stream. That's in the future. Hopefully by next year. I don't know, man. This shit's taking forever to facilitate itself. Okay, so yeah, I did order a couple of those at the beginning of the year, and now it's it's November. China. Can't get enough Y files. Yes, CA could use some sort of some time in the surf. What? Oh, California. Oh. yeah, Cliff. It needs to break off and just go surfing the whole damn state. Good call, Spence. Yes, good call. I've been holding on to this for way too long, says Cliff. Way too long. I voted for this, but what the F is going to happen? I want to pee, but might pew. Just playing.
When will then be now? Soon.
So maybe soon you'll be able to do pee and pew. I don't know. I'm starting to get a little tipsy. I've been drinking. All right. So yeah, right. California off the map. On the map or off the map? Cliff, you might be short-circuiting now. Oh no. So yeah, we're still hanging out waiting for Trump. Let's get back over here and make sure we haven't missed anything. I'm going to check a few different headlines, making sure they're all still looking at the White House. Here's the Associated Press. Still looking at the White House. Oh my God. What do we got? USA Today. Still looking at the White House. Agenda Free TV. He's got the official page up, but he's still looking at the White House. Looking at a black screen. Still looking at a black screen. So yeah. I guess we can go over there and get that from the source as well. I'll put this on the side. I do like Agenda Free TV. He's really good. He's a really good guy. He covers it he just calls it like he sees it, without agenda. I guess. All right, so yeah, we're gonna do White House news. I guess White House briefing. We'll get the page up. The official government. Yeah. Briefings and statings. White House. Victory Day. World War II. Articles. Fact sheets. Remarks. Research. Oh, where's the live? Amends. I think it's right here. Live news. And there it is. There it is. Here we go again, guys. Oh my God. How many times have we been here? Like, this is like the third time this month, I think. Or at least the third time within a month. The Trump meeting with President Xi. He was... Damn, we waited for hours on that one. Like 2 hours. There was the other one we did this month as well. The SEC. Was it the end of last month? The SEC. I think it was last month. The SEC and the Fed meetings on crypto payments and innovation. Yeah, it's been a crazy month. I need bull runs so we can go buy goth baddies, Otaku. I'm right there with you. It's weird that you're saying this tonight because I was I was taken back by some goth chicks on Facebook earlier today. Oh my God, where was that? I'll never find it. That's the thing about the scrolling on Facebook. It's just brain rot. It's just brain rot. Let me see if I can just randomly find it. Oh wow. I think it was no. I mean, this is random girls. Random girls on Facebook. All right. Yeah. I'm trying not to get banned tonight, guys. Oh my God. But they cost too much for you. They cost way too much for you, scrub. Way too much. You might as well just get a Ferrari. All right. Where's my gothic witch at? Where are you at, Morticia? Morticia. Cody wants Morticia, huh? I guess she's cute depending on what iteration. There's definitely been a few different actors that portrayed Morticia. They're attractive. Gamma Goddess. I love Morticia, says Gamma Goddess. Did she have the badass blankets? What? Badass blankets? The life of the white YouTube G. I guess so. Just sitting here waiting patiently for the president yet again. Oh man. A true Ferrari costs less, says Grub. Yeah, some girls are not as high maintenance, but my god, it is very pricey if you don't find the right one. Game God says yes, the original for sure. Yes, yeah, you're talking about the original from the 60s, 70s, or are you talking about the original from the first movie in the 90s? Morticia. The one from the 90s was wow, breathtaking. I really like the actors they portrayed them in the 90s. I could show you. Yeah, she was something. But the 70s, I don't know. I don't know. I guess she's cute. Yeah. Caroline Jones in the 60s TV series. She portrayed them probably into the 70s. All right. Okay. We're still waiting for Trump. Still waiting for Orange Man. Yes, the TV show says Cody. Yes, original from the 90s movie was that's Gamma likes the one from the 90s too. She's the one I grew up with. Yep, I like that one as well. Oh, are we getting something? They just went off live. Let me check the other source is still going. I don't know. It just kind of looked different for some reason. I'm losing my mind. Oh no. Ah, Jesus, I'm losing my mind. Helmo still stares intently at the White House. I need a picture of that actually. Seriously. What was the other one? I think it was. Yeah, this one. That one's perfect. Oh my God. Yes, Helmo. Yes. There will be chaos. Once Orange Man speaks, there will be chaos. Soon, Elmo. Soon. Oh my God.
When will then be now? Soon.
We're waiting patiently. Oh man, what else we got? In the chat here, Cliff says, why do you read like that? I was hoping for a ride dry comfort along the fire. What? Cliff, if I don't finish this, my dog, some cats, and my family got tired of me bitching around the fire. What the hell? Like, I have to check out the TV show, Cody. Yes, I like the Wednesday the new TV series as well. It's pretty good. I haven't seen the new season though. I haven't seen the new season. I like Christopher Lloyd better as Fester though. I miss Christopher Lloyd. His acting career is pretty much over at his old age. He was the best Fester. Oh my god, he's the best everything. Christopher Lloyd. Yeah. Oh my god. Yep. When he went to the insane asylum, I love it. Friggin' I. They had him committed. Yep. Christopher Lloyd. Great Scott! 1.21 gigawatts! And of course, the One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest was great too. He was in that too. Okay. Cliff says, how are you doing? A great job of Dr. F. What? Love it, man. Feet of fire, brother. Yes. Well, it's kind of hard to predict where Bitcoin's going to go when this is literally going to decide where it hits next. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to do a Crypto Chaos Magic a ritual tonight. Wow. Yeah, this could fall down any moment. It's just wicked. I think as soon as it comes out and there signs it, again, I think it's going to do something like this. Grind around that 100,000 and 101, maybe 100,000 flat, and then boom, something crazy. They'll probably play out before that. Something like this. Where is this at? 3 a.m. Yeah, 3 a.m. Maybe not. Well, that's still a little late too. I'd say like by midnight, 1 o'clock, maybe climbing back up and retesting these crazy. We might even see something like parabolic. We don't know. If Saudi Prince could be waiting right now to fill up some sovereign wealth fund. You just never know. But if I were to be a betting man, I'd say some sort of price action like this. It depends on how long he's going to go off on a speech or some sort of statement. We're still waiting. Oh, here we go. He's live.
$1.5 trillion, which would have really hurt our healthcare businesses and our recipients at levels never seen before. Today, we're sending a clear message that we will never give in to extortion, because that's what it was. They tried to extort. The Democrats tried to extort our country. In just a moment, I'll sign a bill exactly like we asked Democrats to send us all along, many days ago. This cost the country $1.5 trillion, this little excursion that they took us on.
Wow.
Republicans never wanted a shutdown and voted 15 times for a clean continuation of funding. There's never been a time when one or the other party ever didn't sign a continuation. It's just a continuation, not a big deal. It's a continuation and we'll talk later. Yet the extremists in the other party insisted on creating the longest government shutdown in American history, and they did it purely for political reasons. I want to thank Speaker Mike Johnson, Senate Majority Leader John Thune, as well as House Majority Leader Steve Scalise, Majority Whip Tom Emmer, and numerous other great Republican leaders and congressmen and senators who are here, who frankly spent a long time in Washington getting this thing to go away. I also want to thank the broad coalition of Americans that stood with us in this fight to reopen government, including the Teamsters, the American Federation of Government Employees, the Fraternal Order of Police, AMVETS, the National Small Business Association, the American Farm Bureau, the American Trucking Association. These are all incredible patriots. The Airlines for America, the Allied Pilots Association, the National Air Traffic Controllers Association, and many others, unions and non-unions. Over the past 7 weeks, the Democrats' shutdown has inflicted massive harm. They caused 20,000 flights to be canceled or delayed. They departed so many times, so late. People were hurt so badly. Nobody's ever seen anything like this one. This was a no-brainer. This was an easy extension. But they didn't want to do it the easy way. They had to do it the hard way. And they look very bad, the Democrats do. They deprived more than 1 million government workers from their paychecks and cut off food stamp benefits for millions and millions more Americans in need. They caused tens of thousands of federal contractors and small businesses to go unpaid, and the total effect of the damage their antics caused will take weeks and probably months to really calculate accurately, including the serious harm that they did to our economy and to people and to families. So I just want to tell the American people, you should not forget this. When we come up to midterms and other things, don't forget what they've done to our country. I also want to call for a termination to the filibuster so that this can never happen again. If we had the filibuster terminated, this would never happen again. And don't forget, we have another date coming up in the not too distant future. We can never let this happen again. And we should be able to pass great, really great legislation. So I say terminate the filibuster because, by the way, the Democrats will do it immediately if they ever assumed office, which hopefully they won't. Today we had the highest stock market price ever in all of the different markets. We set a record. It's the 48th time in the 9 months that I've been in office that we had this record set. So think of that, 48 times we had a record set, but today is the highest of them all. We're going to break new grounds. Nobody would have thought. I have with us great political leaders, but the great business leaders of our country. They're standing right behind me and right really alongside of me. And if we would have told them a year ago that we'd be having stock prices this high, none of them, in fact, I just asked them that question, none of them would have believed it. And that inures to jobs and, very importantly, to 401ks, which have also set a record today, a record high for the people that have 401ks. And also I want to thank Walmart because they came up with a fantastic study. It was the cost of Thanksgiving coming up and the cost of Thanksgiving from a year ago under Sleepy Joe Biden, and we're 25% lower this year than we were a year ago. And it's a very inclusive report, so I want to thank Walmart. They've done it for many years, but we believe in that, and we believe in that company. I want to also thank the 8 Senate Democrats who finally did the right thing in voting to end this craziness, this madness, but unfortunately the vast majority of congressional Democrats were happy for millions of Americans to suffer. They really did suffer too. And the Democrats admitted, they said, well, no, we finally have a point. Even though people have to suffer, we finally have a point, and that didn't work out too well for them. But they really went out and they could appease the fringe benefits of their far-left base, but that didn't work out because now their far-left base is angrier than ever before. We actually elected a mayor of New York City who happens to be a communist. When was that going to happen? Remember I said all the time during my campaign, we will never be a socialist country, and that's right. We turned out to have a communist in New York City, and if you look at his views, those are the views of a communist, not a socialist. So this is no way to run a country. I hope we can all agree that the government should never be shut down again. Again, end the filibuster, terminate the filibuster. It'll never happen again. So with my signature, the federal government will now resume normal operations, and my administration and our partners in Congress will continue our work to lower the cost of living, restore public safety, grow our economy, and make America affordable again for all Americans. Again, costs are way down. Energy is way down. Gasoline is at $2.50 a gallon versus $4.70 for the Democrats. And we think we're going to hit pretty close to $2 a gallon. That's like a really massive tax cut. It's the equivalent of that. And speaking of tax cuts, our great, big, beautiful bill is giving everybody in our economy, middle income workers, low income, everybody, the biggest tax cut in the history of our country. And it's no tax on tips, no tax on Social Security, and very importantly, no tax on overtime. You work overtime, there's no tax. That's among the things that add up to the biggest tax cut in history. One other thing, you know, you hear about rich people with deductions. Well, when you buy your car and you borrow money, you're allowed to now deduct the interest on that loan. So you can take that interest deduction and what you can take is that interest payment and deduct it for income tax purposes. That's a tremendous tax cut right there. But it all includes fixing the healthcare system that Democrats broke with the disaster known as Obamacare. Obamacare was a disaster from day one. It's done nothing but go up. And if you remember President Barack Hussein Obama, when he came up with this crazy idea, he said everything's going to be great. Rates are going to go down. Payments are going to go down. Everything's going to go down. It went the exact opposite with the biggest increase of healthcare in any country. It's a disaster. And I'm calling today for insurance companies not to be paid, but for the money, this massive amount of money, to be paid directly to the people of our country so that they can buy their own health care, which will be far better and far less expensive than the disaster known as Obamacare. And I've had, I think, great support. I've even had Democrat support. So we want the money that would be going to the insurance company, which is hundreds of billions of dollars. You know, their stock prices have gone up by 1,000% in many cases, 1,000% over a short period of time, because our country stupidly pays them so much money with this Obamacare scandal. So I want the money to go directly to you, the people. And you'll go out and you'll buy your own health insurance and you'll negotiate different plans and you'll get much better insurance and you will be an entrepreneur for yourself. So I'm always willing to work with anyone, including the other party. We'll work on something having to do with healthcare. We can do a lot better. We can do great. So much money is involved, and we're willing to pay so much money to the people. So we're going to pay a lot of money to the people. They're going to go out and buy their own healthcare, and we're going to forget this Obamacare madness. So with all of that, I just want to tell you the country has never been in better shape. We went through this short-term disaster with the Democrats because they thought it would be good politically. And it's an honor now to sign this incredible bill and get our country working again. Thank you.
This is madness. This is so much money printing. There it is.
Okay, thank you very much. I don't know if you have questions. I think we really
That was a very long movie.
Really great situation. We have a country that we love, and we have a country that's in great shape. As you know, we have now it's over $18 trillion invested in our country by other people and countries. That's a record. There's never been a country that had so much, and that money's going into also building new auto plants, new AI plants, new everything. We've never had a time like this. Thank you very much, everybody. I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
It's 10 o'clock. I want to go to bed. It's basically out. Everyone out. There you go, guys. We did it. We did it. We finally signed the damn bill. That narrative is finally over. We can get back to the other long list of narratives we have, like the tariffs and the market structure bill and World War trade. I mean, World War III. I mean, oh gosh, yeah. It's a long list of tariffs we got still. Joe Rogan, when is he coming on? Of course, with Sailor's filmed podcast, right? When's that going to go out live? Hopefully by the end of the month. Yeah, all these narratives, guys. So yeah, we made it. We made it. Another one in the books. Another one in the books. Oh, what a day. What a day. Let's see what we get out of this. So we're already getting Bitcoin returning back to 102. How long is that going to last? Let's take a look at the order books right now. Crypto right now, 3.42 trillion, has not moved much at all in terms of overall market cap since before and after his live speech and signing. Bitcoin is recovering back though, pretty rapidly, at least at the short term. We have again the next Oh wow, they've been setting up shop really quickly too. Wow, I don't know if you guys noticed that, how quickly they started putting up sell orders right here. As we just lost this today, and they're already filling the gaps. Damn. So it's gonna be choppy. It's gonna be pretty choppy tonight. We did come back down here and retest 101 and some change. We wicked up pretty fast after that. There's a lot of buy orders down there, hoping to get some of this nice juicy Bitcoin at around 100,000 or lower, right? Or lower, much lower, and lower and lower and lower. But we still have to break through all this, of course, to get back to ridiculous fire sale like prices on $93,000 Bitcoin. But anyway, what we're facing tonight, possibly if we continue to rally upward, is going to be 103, right? 103. Hopefully reclaiming that. I want that to be support still. I've been saying that for 2 weeks now. We just need to keep 103 as support. Flip it into support. Get back above the channel. Get back in the channel. Yeah, we don't do that unless we. Oh, I wonder where the hell my chart is. There it is. We of course got to get back in the channel, and 103 is the the bottom of the channel. We got to ride back up there again. 1027. Give us something good. Give us something good. It wicked pretty quick though. That did wick pretty quick. The sell-off only got as low as 100,800. And anything's possible. Anything's possible. I guess we can adjust this without the wick there, and it'd be something like this. That plays out a bit longer though. I like it with the wicks because then it plays out a little shorter. All right, we'll do it with the wicks. Without the wicks. That still puts us out into tomorrow morning, Thursday, 5 or 6 a.m. For this whole thing to play out. As long as it plays out, wow, tomorrow morning open. But we got to get back above there. We got to do it. If we wanted to play this out, I mean, we did create a inverted head and shoulder right before this 60% to the upside. It played to the downside because of the current narrative. It's still possible this could still go to the upside. We had super tight price action right before the meeting.
Tight. Yeah. Go.
Yes. Yeah, we wicked all the way back up, and it's like it didn't happen at all. So my guess would be, if I were a betting man, we would of course come back up here and retest the channel and get back up here at some point. But it doesn't matter what I think. It matters what Crypto Chaos Magic thinks, and that's what we're gonna do again tonight. Here we go, guys. Another night of chaos. All right, so I'm gonna of course do a Chaos Magic like we do every single night to determine where Bitcoin is likely to go with 97% accuracy, as you guys have witnessed. It's insane. Of course, the first step in Chaos Magic is lighting the candle, as we do every single night. The Bitcoin candle, just overgrown right now. Placing that on the, and I've been burning the sacrifice all night. No, I only had one $50 bill left. No. I had a little too much fun while Trump was. Yeah, I burned about half of it. Whatever. I'll just finish it off. All right, that's going to be our sacrifice tonight. Thanks again, guys, for, of course, supporting the live and the channel with my #1 fan right down tonight with 1,225 XP. Cliff, of course, Cliff the Bushman. Everyone knows him as Cliff. Yes, Cody Bakula, #2 with 425 XP. Gamma Goddess with 325. And Jake the Snake at 250 for #4. Thanks again, guys, for, coming out and supporting the live. Let's get to it. Here we go. So yeah, we're of course going to do Crypto Chaos Magic. So I've already lit the candle. That's the first step. We have all the elements surrounding us, right? We have earth, fire, wind, water. Yes, I have clear quartz I'm going to put on the board. And I've got some Shugnite still here as well. So those are all that I'm going to put on the board tonight. Also, of course, by idolizing the moon via the Moonstone. That's our idol. There we go. We got our altar set, and I'm gonna burn our sacrifice, which is what's left over of this poor $50 bill I've been chewing on all night. We're gonna finish that off here. All right. Again, thanks again, guys, for coming out and supporting the live. Cliff with a $10 super chat earlier. Thank you so much, my man. This is all I get, all the money I got left. So it's gonna have to do. There she goes. Grant. Goodbye, Grant. Another one bites the dust. Okay, and of course, after the sacrifice is complete, Croc Payos over the altar, our mantra, and we are ready to go. We're ready to go. Wow, we've already went back up there and tested it for the first time, the first test since Trump signed, and I am now an instrument of chaos. And I'm likely to show you where Bitcoin is going to go next. That's crazy. All right, here we go, guys. Ooh, a little high. That'll do, whatever. All right, so yeah, let's see what we got here on Bitcoin tonight. All right, so first of things first, we got to clean up what we had here from last night. Of course, last night we called for a baseline bull. We got exactly that on the market open, and then what happened? The market opened and we dumped. What the hell? We dumped. So we actually didn't go down to our bear case scenario, which is good. We got a little, of course, higher than our bear, but we were going to, of course, clean that up and do it again. All right, and now we got to get our our ritual sticks in place. For those who are just joining for the first time, our ritual sticks are basically just the most volatile times in our space, right? So 9 o'clock the market opens, of course, the United States, 12 intraday trading session, and 3 around wind down to the market close. This side of the world and the other, roughly around the same time frame, seems to play out pretty damn well. I've been doing this for about 5 years, and it works pretty damn good for me. All right, and again, don't trust what I'm saying. Look down at the volume. Look at the volume below, and you can know exactly where all the money is moving. Of course, when the market opens, right around 9, 10 o'clock in the morning, boom! It doesn't matter one way or the other. If you know the sentiment and, of course, the direction of the trade, you're probably going to hit it. All right, so here we go. Everything's in place. We're ready to go. Yeah, it looks like we are, of course, doing a typical bull flag. With us, of course, retesting the top of this a few times, maybe even going down to the bottom, retesting down here, 101,500, possibly retesting with some tight price action until about midnight, as we see pretty much every night. Right now, it's about 10:30 Eastern Standard Time in the States. Let's see where we're about ready to go for our baseline target tonight. All right, so hopefully we can come back up here, maybe double top this right around 11 p.m., come back down, shoot down for a little bit of a consolidation until about 11:30 or 12 o'clock. We start chipping back up and possibly breaking out of this mojo around 12:30, probably 12:30. That'd be 102.5, breaking out of 102.5 to 103. I want to just see us get above 103. But this is our baseline target, so likelihood of this double topping here around 3 a.m. and of course falling back down to the bottom of this bull trend is more than likely going to play out for us in the morning, somewhere right around 102, 101, basically kind of where we are right now. That's going to be our baseline target for the night. And then, of course, our bear case scenario for Bitcoin going after this move would more than likely be a rejection right around 12:30, a fall back down to 101,000. And if, of course, we can't keep that right around 3 o'clock, we're going to fall down to 100 flat. And a worst case scenario, retest that 98,000 for probably a quick swing back up to 101 by the market more open. This will be our bear case tonight. Worst case scenarios, the fire sale, which is not that far away, which is why it's not even part of the bear case scenario anymore. All right, okay, and then we got, of course, our bull case scenario, which is going to go, of course, above us around 103. Pretty quick order. Right before midnight, we double top there, retest that one more time, break out of 103, sending it up to 103.5, maybe another leg back up to 104.5, and hopefully a reclaim of 105,000 in short order. I don't know if we're going to get much higher than that. I wouldn't be betting on it, but maybe as high as maybe 106.5. That'd probably be the last place I would see for us to get a pullback before the market opens tomorrow morning on our bull case scenario. All right, so that's going to be around 104 by the market open tomorrow in the United States for our bull case scenario. And then, yes, the super bear and super bull case scenarios, which again, super bears never happened. Again, never happened. We've never touched the fire sale, guys, since April, something like that. Fire sale target is never hit. It's never hit on the dot. So the fire sale target right now for Bitcoin is around 93 and some change. $93,000 Bitcoin would be what the super bears want to see, and it's on the board. We're suggesting everything to the universe because that's how chaos magic works. We want to suggest all the outcomes, so we of course can bet on the better ones for us. I'm not zoomed out far enough for the super bull case scenario, which sends us up to, of course, $130,000 Bitcoin. We're going to stop at about 125 tonight because I just can't go any higher. Screw it. And again, guys, we have hit the super bull case scenario 3 times this year. Likelihood of us hitting it at least one more time this year is pretty probable because we have hit it at least one time every single quarter. Why wouldn't the fourth quarter be an exception? All right, so that's what we're dealing with tonight, and it's really not that far in between each other, right? At some point, we're just going to have real demand be met for Bitcoin and actually get some of these super bulls to play out day after day. But if I were a betting man tonight, with us sitting so oversold right now, and how much people are betting against Bitcoin and for Bitcoin at these lower ranges, so there's so much liquidity ready to scoop up on these lows, so much. I would be betting for more of a positive outcome. I'd be looking at baseline bull tonight, guys. I'm just gonna say it. It's so oversold. It's ridiculous. Yeah, and our asset class still hasn't had the flows from TradFi. We still have an overblown market that hasn't been rotated into crypto yet. I think we're just tomorrow's going to be the ETF for XRP. Oh my God, there's so much crypto bullishness and no one's really making any money yet. Yeah, I think we're going to get probably something like this tonight. If again, I'd be something between, maybe we start a little lower. Again, we got to shake everyone out. Maybe start a little lower and start to chip our way back up by the market. And 103, something like that, would probably be my target by the end of the night, realistically. I think that's how it's going to play out. We got to get back to 103 anyway, so it just makes sense. Again, going back to Spence. Always 103, still at 103, forever be at 103. I hope we get out of this range soon.
When will then be now? Soon.
Oh, jeez. Okay, getting back in the chat. Oh my gosh, Cody Bakula with a $2 super chat. Oh my God, I've been ignoring the chat.
Satoshi started a fire in cyberspace. Take your fiat currency and feed the fire.
Yes, shout out to Jetpack from Cody. Thanks again, Cody, for the $2 super chat. Jetpack, I'm going to bank when I can. Yes, you're trying to, of course, get more pennies, right? Worth buying and holding XRP, says TNT Lover Woot. You do you, boo-boo. Depending on what your ROI is going to be against some of your other coins, what your expectations are, it could be a good buy, it could not be a good buy. It depends on what else you're looking at buying and holding. The and not you, always like. Yes, don't forget to always like and subscribe. Thank you. Appreciate it. Jetpack in the house. How's it going, Jetpack? Damn, it's awesome to have you here. That's awesome. Yes, Jetpack in the house. Yes, thank you for all your great, have a great night. Yes, Cliff. It's me, Chatimus. Jetpack. Shut up. Oh, man. I don't think that's Scrub pretending to be Jetpack, is it? I hope not. That would be terrible. Braveheart McFreeman says, I saw it in the thumbnail with Crypto and Klaus, but I didn't watch it. You're talking about the XRP. XRP won't see any increase as Connor Arthur. I think it will. I just showed you guys what I thought earlier. If you guys didn't catch it earlier, I was telling you about my, my expectations from XRP from the ETF. Again, once it actually launches, it's probably going to have a pullback, right? Like all the other ETFs, we're probably going to see a sharp decline, and then we're going to see a gradual incline, where, of course, I was looking at something like a $5 or $6. What, did I actually go that far out? January, something like that? Yeah, I mean, it's going to probably be a little more explosive than that, a little faster, so let me do this one more time. Beginning of December. Probably, I mean, we might even go higher right away. I mean, $3.50 isn't that far off. So maybe we do see something, of course, short term, and of course a huge pullback, and then an accumulation phase, just like we've seen with all the other ETFs. And somewhere between like 6, 7, 8, 9 by the end of this year into next year. That's kind of what I'm looking at after all this plays out. But it's again, if it plays out anything like XRP, I mean, like Ethereum's ETF. Ethereum's ETF took 2 months to consolidate and see a new high. Bitcoin took 2 weeks. So I like I said earlier, I think it's going to be between the two. I think it's going to be not quite 2 months, but maybe a full month. We see an accumulation phase come back after a sell-off. I don't know. It's right now it's $144 billion market cap. Where would we have to be? Would be a wow. For us to get up there, it would be 180% increase, and that would be around January. It's possible. It's possible we at least retest the previous high and then break out the new high next month in December. I have that at least by the end of December, maybe a little sooner. Something like that could play out, guys. All right, so that's what I'm looking at in XRP. No one knows where anything's really going to go, right? Just giving you my 2 stats based on previous ETF launches this year. Let's see what else we have in here in the chat. I was gonna watch is Instrument of Chaos Zone. I'm not sure what you guys are talking about. My freedom said they saw crypto with Klaus. Crypto with Klaus. But I didn't watch it. I'm not sure. Crypto with a K. I don't know who you're talking about. Otaku and Klaus, the only crypto guys you need. Wow, you guys are watching Klaus. I remember watching him in the last bear market, maybe even the bull market, 2021. I don't remember if he was out that far long ago. Definitely watched him in the bear market though. I held a huge bag of XRP, guys. A huge bag of XRP. I sold off at the beginning of the year when we were at 350 or 325 or whatever it was in January. They bring your news happy or sad. They bring you the news happy or sad. That's right. That Klaus guy, yeah, he does that. I wonder if I can do it. I could probably do a good impression of him actually. I haven't seen him in like a year though. I don't know. Maybe I can't. Oh, these guys, it's coming. Yes, that, yeah, like nasally voice. My bull target tonight is to finish grilling and not burning my neighbor's house down. Yes, Cliff, I hope you don't. Yo, Otaku, yes, website app. You use do you use it to look at the RSI? I don't really do much of the TA stuff, man. Honestly, I mostly just look at the technicals based on psychology of the markets. And that's, I mean, you guys see how well I do with that. I don't want to ruin it for me. Chat G says, rockets engaged. Let's go. Let's go. Send it to the moon. Maybe not now, but someone copped the copper from where I rent. Oh, damn. They took all the copper pipes out of your house. Okay, yeah, measurement. I'm concerned about possibly messing up red hots. Like, red hots? Like, what? Choo choo, bitches. Oh my god. You talking about Jay and Silent Bob? Put that shit in my hand. Choo choo. Yeah. I think that's one of his quotes. All right. So yeah, there is going to be some sort of breakout on XRP. I just don't know how high it's going to be. My guess is going to be retesting a previous all-time high. It's going to make people disappointed and then come back down. It could go higher though. You know, it could go back. It could actually hit $4 flat and then go back down until we get another breakout by the end of the year with a huge run. Right. Again, it's something like what we saw with Ethereum after the ETF. Let me go back to that. When was that? I think it was right here. Was it back in September? I forget. Was it August, September? I forget. I'm pretty sure it was right here though. I was pretty sure. We had the run up and then we consolidated for 2 months. Yeah, I think this is it. And then we consolidated for 2 months. And then we had a new high, which was like $1 or $2 more. It wasn't much, which was not even the previous high from the year back in the December of last year. And then we just ran up to a new one in, was it August? Oh, I'm a year behind now. Okay, I was wondering what the time frames are. I'm on the daily. Okay, I'm on the daily. So it happened right here. This is probably when the ETF launched. This June, July. And then it took, maybe not. I don't remember how the hell this played out. Yeah, it's got to be it. That has to be it there. Because I don't think it, maybe it was July. I don't remember anymore. It's been a long year. But I remember it took 2 months to consolidate. After that, yeah, I think this is it right here. It's probably this. May to July. And then the breakout. That's probably it. All right. I should have put it on the. Don't I have pins on here? No, I don't. I only do that on Bitcoin apparently. Bitcoin currently sitting at 102,300. 300. All right. I'm not sure how late I'm gonna stay up tonight, guys. I do have a lot of prep work to do before I leave for my trip. But yeah, it's again, it's starting to follow our baseline bull. That's my target. We could still come down a little lower before landing in the baseline bull, but it's going to land somewhere in there. That's my assumption. Anyway, again, Crypto Chaos Magic has spoken. I'm not really controlled by it anymore. I don't know what I said it. It's all a blur. It's all a blur. Okay. I love this place, says Cliff. Me too, man. Me too. It's the I love hanging out with you guys every night. $15, little man. Put that shit in my hand. Yes. I had a feeling that's who you were quoting. Yes. Oh man. If that money doesn't show, then you owe me. Owe me. I love Jane's Silent Blog, man. That was a lot of fun back in the day. End of the year, Bitcoin guess. All the volatility is driving me crazy, says JB. Crazy. End of the year, I'm still looking at gold against Bitcoin. I'm still looking at gold against Bitcoin, which sends Bitcoin close to $150,000 Bitcoin by the end of the year in December. If we follow Bitcoin on gold, and we have another catalyst over, another agenda, another narrative complete, right? It's possible we get back on this gold train and we ride it to the moon. Again, December, by the end of the year, $150,000 Bitcoin. Yeah, right there. December 31st, 150. So maybe we don't quite get to 150. We get to 145 or 142 or something. But we're definitely going to follow, of course, the lagging indicator on gold, because we always have. We always have. And again, it also is on top of the same parallel we have on the gold ETF, which again has played out almost exactly the same. This is the gold ETF right here. The gold ETF as it launched back in 2002 or 2003 or whatever. I put that on top of Bitcoin since it had its ETF launch. Again, took 2 weeks to consolidate from that, and then a breakout. And when that happened, this is on parallel. It's insane, on parallel. A little lower, right? A little lower in terms of time frame, but I think it's gonna go to the moon. It's gonna freak everyone out next year. We really could see in 2026 a $200,000 or $300,000 Bitcoin. Next year, not this year, if it happens. Again, just based on all these metrics and all the previous, previous patterns. Psychology in the market, guys, is a huge deal, huge thing. These have all played out in human history. Back then, especially in 2002, 2003, there was a lot of a Bitcoin-like setup because we didn't have bot trading like we do now in the stock market, and Bitcoin's still roughly new. There's still bots trading it, but it's not as much or as big as gold is now, with bots trading it back and forth, the futures market and everything else, all fake numbers and money or whatever. All right, so yeah, that's where I, of course, personally believe we're headed. I think we're going to probably hit something in the 140s by the end of the year, and then send us to like 200, 220. Conservatively, that's my price target. Still like 180, 200 maybe next year, 2026, or higher. We could, of course, go in full parabolic with the other countries accumulating every single day. There's another country getting another strategic Bitcoin reserve, SPR. Thailand just got not Thailand. Thailand's already been talking about it. Taiwan just yesterday has announced they're gonna make a strategic Bitcoin reserve. France, I think they're trying to get them on board, but they're fucked. France is screwed. UK is looking at doing it. Switzerland, Sweden. Everyone has some plan. Saudi Arabia, obviously Dubai. I mean, everyone's doing it. Everyone's doing the Bitcoin thing. All right. Okay. Super Danny says, "Good night, fam." Yes, I think it's about time, and I think Cliff is he? Yep, he is. I knew it. I knew it was coming. Here it is again, guys. Here it is. Our great nursery rhyme to go to bed.
Audible Inc. presents Go the Fuck to Sleep. Not getting you shit. Close your eyes, cut the crap, sleep.
Here we go again. So that's our cue, guys.
The flowers doze low in the meadows, and high on the mountains so steep. My life is a failure. I'm a shitty ass parent. Stop fucking with me, please. And sleep.
All right, guys. I will see you guys tomorrow morning with the market open. Again, baseline bull is what I'm looking at. I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one. Peace. And try to get some effing sleep.
Fly me to the moon. Let me trade among the stars. Let me see what freedom's like without money and gold bars. In other words, hold my king. Oh! In other words, let's make history. Oh! Fill my world with more tongues and let me huddle forever more and more and more and more and more. I long for Hollywood shopping and door. In other words, I choose you. In other words, I love you.
All right. One quick snack before we go to bed. I still have another fortune cookie. Let's go. Especially, we need a fortune after Trump signed that bill, right? Let's see. What do we got today? What do we got? Oh, before we go to after sleep. You will travel far and wide for both pleasure and business. Oh, yes. Guys, we're going to Bitcoin 2026 this next year in April. Hope to see you guys there. I know I'm going to see a bunch of you guys there. Nebs is going to be there. Cody's going to be there. I know some of you guys are going to be there for sure. I can't wait to see you, meet up with you. And yes, the fortune cookie, Gamma Goddess. All right, guys, time to go to bed.
This room is all I can remember. The furniture, crappy and cheap. You win. You escape. You run down the hall. As I nod the fuck off and sleep.
Watch the cash burn, land fade. A new world rises, we've made the trade. The robots are rising, ICE taking the crown. But we're the ones that won't back down.